Yo. Wait, what? What am I doing? What up, y'all? What is it? Oh, it ain't shit on. Okay. Yo. What y'all got going on? I just ate a tuna sub. I mean, a tuna wrap. Damn, it seemed like last time I was live, I was eating a tuna wrap. But child, that tuna wrap got me sleepy than a bitch. Let's react to these videos, get this shit popping. And I'm going to probably go to sleep early now. I'm sleepy. I worked out today. God is great. Let's get into Messy Monday. What's up, y'all? I got a family to feed, so let's get into this tea. We about to get into drama alert. JLo versus Nunu. Cory, girlfriend Shay's Carmen. Let's get into it.
It is so much going on, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. It's a whole lot of going on. 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 It's Monday, and you know what that means. If it ain't about me, then I'm a kiki. First on the docket, and I'ma talk shit. I'm a sugar honey iced tea. Do you want to sip now? Period. I said what I said. Now move along, bitch, before you get red. P.O.P. You can't stick with me. Come on, girls, let's get
Let me see Monday.
Oh, shit.
Monday. That's what we want.
That messy
Monday.
It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on.
Ran, I made quesadillas and Chipotle's honey vinaigrette at home, and it was the truth. I'm trying to tell you. Just eat it at the crib. I'm telling you.
It's a whole lot of going on. Hey, creeps, and welcome back to...
I ain't gonna lie. Today at the gym, I had some sweet potato fries. They was busting. But that's besides the point.
Messy Monday. As you already know, you can't sit with me unless you are P.O.P., and that is pretty on purpose. How you doing?
Oh, I need that Nike thing right there. I need
Now,
that.
before I start, what I need you to do is to go hit that like button. I need 10,000 likes. If we can easily get 200K, 300K views, stop and hit that like button for me, please, and thank you. And then go in the comments and say, hey, friend, can we get at least 2,000 comments and 10,000 likes? Let's do that. For me, I come on here every Monday. All I ask y'all to do is just engage with me. Period. Oh, and what did you do, friend? You made it to another week. Like I always say, shouts out to you for making it through another week. We've had so much going on, from this presidential debate, from attempted assassinations, to just everything from illnesses.
Just everything, bro.
Sickness to depression. Whatever is going on in 2024 is going on. But my friend, you made it, and I'm so proud of you for sticking it out. Okay, I love you so much. Thank y'all for coming here every Monday to watch me and act up with me and kiki and gossip, and if it ain't about me, let's kiki. Period. I love y'all. Okay, now let me give a shout out to my friend, and that is Beyonce.
Hey, bitch.
Okay,
Clarence had that on too. Blaze, where you at? Where I get this from?
Beyonce, I see you a barb. That's what's up, bitch. Shout out to you for being the first to comment on my Twitter post. You have my post notifications on, and I greatly appreciate that. It lets me know that you want to see what the hell I got to talk about and what the fuck I got to say. So thank you, child. Y'all go over, like his post, retweet his post, follow him because he is a barb. connect with each other, whatever the case may be, because we are a Zonation.
I gotta take this hair down.
We stick together.
Yeah, it's Nike, but it's a different, the brands are in Nike. You just gotta find the right one.
All right, you guys, I love you. Thank you, Deontay. And bitch, you is now my friend.
Hey, bitch.
All right. Let's go on and get into y'all's favorite part, and that is the shit, the sugar honey iced tea, because you girls love staying in some shit. First for the sugar honey iced tea, we have Lil Reese. Now, when they posted this, I said, oh my God, they done got him. I thought they got him. I said, I know the Grim Reaper ain't dead. He be the one killing everybody. No tea, no shade. But I was like, what's going on? Girl, come to find out. Word on the curb is they said the Chicago rapper was arrested on Sunday for allegedly raping in Los Angeles.
Oh, Lord.
Now, don't get me the line. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with it. This is what the streets are saying, so don't shoot the messenger.
It's Nike Pro Hyper Warm Hood. Thank you.
Sure. Literally. Now, what made it a key is Boosted was a reporter.
Hey, I'm at the hotel downtown. They just took Lil Reese to jail. He came out handcuffed. They had all his bags. So if anybody Lil Reese people, y'all need to check on him. They just took him to jail.
Can you send me that particular one? I don't see that.
Some dude came down, some woman lied on him or some shit. So
now, how the hell Boosie get there? I don't know. Boosie just be everywhere. Boosie be on every type of rendezvous and in the right spot at the right time to get the right information. Now, Boosie know him messy. Because Boosie ain't nobody know shit if you wouldn't have said nothing. But for you to come out and tell that man Boosie, you missed the girl. Any Lil Reese people, the Grim Reaper people, they just took him to jail downtown LA and put him in a car. Y'all need to tap in with y'all people. Now, Boosie.
Oh, he in there with bloofers.
I know people love you, and you known as everybody's uncle, whatever the case may be. But you wrong for that. You said go check on the ground. You said the Grim Reaper family go check on your Grim Reaper. When really they need to be go checking on that girl. Because allegedly now, if they...
So y'all keep saying it's a Nike ski mask, right? Y'all keep saying that. Let me make sure. So y'all trying to tell me that it is... And I know y'all like, why you want that one? Because that's what the fuck I want. I like it. That's why. I like it.
She did go out to eat, whatever the case may be, and she went back up to his room.
This right here?
She is not obligated to give that man
Is this
any
right here?
type of cuckoo. She ain't got to do that. Now, you got some folks on the side saying, well, she should have went up to the room. Okay, the fuck? You went on a date, you can go to the room, and yeah, you might have had your intentions that you did want to fuck, but then when you get in the room, you might change it, like, oh, the room dirty, his balls a little musty, I don't think I want to do this no more. So when somebody say no means no.
I don't think that's what that is.
If she promised you sex when you got to the room, I don't give a fuck if y'all was kissing, and then all of a sudden now she say no means no. So they said the girl allegedly ran them down the steps and
it's backwards.
Girl, it is what it is, child. I don't know. These men just be so horny. Go jack your little penis and go to bed. What's wrong with y'all? You want to throw yourself on people that little weak ass 5-minute hump and pump dick. Don't nobody want that all the time.
Oh God, at all.
Ain't this the same man that shitted or pissed on himself when them people beat him up? I don't want to have sex with him either. But you know, I don't know. Whatever. Well, that King Hush, because child, I love Chicago and I want to be able to step foot in Chicago and I know what the Grim Reaper is capable of. So I'm going to
just... You done already said too much, so.
Keep this real cute and cordial and honey, just no mean no. And it is what it is. If it ain't about me, everybody don't want y'all little pee-pee. Next case. Next for the sugar honey iced tea, we have Bhad Bhabie. Now, child, I want to say what I want to say, because y'all know I can get real down and real dirty, but because this is a sensitive topic and a lot of women go through this, I'm going to tread lightly. So, Bhad Bhabie recently posted that, you know, her and her man had a little altercation and, you know, some things happened. I'm not gonna show the picture because we saw it last week. Eyes was messed up, you know, it was really graphic. And a lot of people were actually on her side. You had some people talking shit, whatever the case may be. After she told on the man, she posted that. Now remember, that's when everybody started flipping the script like, oh girl, okay, you going back. Because when you can say I love that man more than I love myself, then girl, we already know. Especially when you got a child involved. No, you need to love your child and then love yourself. And before all that, love God. And you can't even love God and your child if you don't even love yourself. Because you already putting the man before you put him before that man out. So when we got there, we already knew what the fuck was going on. And then when you start making up excuses like, oh, well, this doesn't usually happen to this extreme. I don't give a fuck. You already said it happened. So guess what? It's going to keep escalating. And now that you showed him he can get away with doing it like this, now he's definitely going to do it. And
y'all, anytime you go back and a man done put his hands on you, he knows he can do it again. He knows for a fact he can do it again. Okay? So, you know, if you have a chance to leave, I say leave. Especially if you ain't putting your hands on a nigga just haul ass and just beat you up. No. Hell no.
And the fact that you came and you bought in public thinking it was going to scare him to get his act together, you low-key made it worse because now he's like, oh, you want to take that shit to the public? I'll fuck you up even more if you do that bullshit again. Girl, you better protect yourself. That's what you need to do. And protecting yourself is getting away. But what has happened?
These dudes these days, they sensitive as hell. Sensitive.
Is you overlooked and you forgave him for
I remember the girl Petty Levels. No, I don't know who that is.
little minor to you, minor issues, to now where it escalated, allowed a baby to form. Now you're stuck because you have that baby, you have that bond, and you have that connection that you think you have. So now it's harder for you to get away when you should have got away that first time. So I know people gonna be like, well, Zoe, you don't understand. You've never been in a domestic violence relationship. I hate when people say that. I've never been in one because I'm not gonna allow nobody to put their hands on me one time.
Yeah. Well, shit, how old am I? I'm about to be 35. Baby, I went through it in my 20s. Like, you don't love me if you don't put your hands on me. You hitting me, da-da-da. And then after she was doing it to me, I started doing it to people that, you know, I started getting into a relationship with. And that's that effect that it has. So it'll never happen again. But a man, cause see, I was talking about with women. See, we can fight each other. With a man, it's a zero tolerance zone. You put your hands on me, you will meet the Glocky. Okay? May not even be that day. If I'm in a situation where I know I gotta play my cards right, and I ain't got my, you know what I'm saying, I ain't right beside it, something can happen to where, you know, whatever. But nigga, you got about 24 hours in the process of me smoking a cigarette and thinking about waiting to exhale. Something is gonna be on your ass, all right? Whether that be hot water, grease, my mouth, you know what I'm saying? Niggas love to have sex to get head after, you know what I'm saying? They been hit. I mean, after they hit a woman. Love to do that. Oh, bet. Can't wait. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, nah, y'all gotta stop.
Because when you allow it
learn
one
to fight
time,
back.
there's going to be another time. There's going to be a third time. And then before you know it, you're stuck because you love that person. You think you hush, so. And then I kept reading. It said, and making this post, there was no point in attacking him. So it's like you want to protect him and his image, but did he protect you? Look at your face. He didn't give a fuck about your face. He didn't give a fuck about you and that baby. But
women love protecting a nigga image, don't they?
It wasn't to this extreme ever. This wasn't to attack him. Everything's about him. That's how we knew you were going bad. And then this person said if you cared, you would leave that man because he'll abuse you in front of her. And that's when Bhad Bhabie said, well, who said I'm going bad? And then guess the fuck what?
I'ma tell him I can't be without you.
Domestic violence serious. You go out and you give that cry for help. And then when you get that cry for help and people are standing behind you, people are loving you, people are there for you, you go back. That's why cops don't come running and taking them into jail and leaving them in there until it's too late. Leave at the beginning, ladies. Leave at the beginning.
I can't, you know, it burns my soul to even like have that in my vision of a nigga like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, that burns me. You know what I'm saying? Because what bothers me is they feel, and I'm not talking about all men, but a lot of them, it's like they want you to feel powerless, like you ain't shit, like you can't protect yourself. You think because I can't fight you, meaning put my hands on you, you putting your hands on me, you don't think I have other ways to get you down? You know what I'm saying? Gladly too, because ain't no way. I can't. And don't get me wrong, I haven't been in this. Yes, I have. Cousins though, when I was younger, that's how I learned. Looking at a nigga after he done put his hands on you. Ooh, child. So, you got to go. I'm gonna have to get you down, boy. I ain't even gotta get you up out of here, but boy, you gonna feel me. You gonna feel me.
And you go out and you're in public like this man didn't just do this to you.
Have a good day. All right, can we get...
And he ugly as fuck. Well, that not that easy to leave when you don't have nowhere to go or think that you would ever go through that. And see, that's why I'm saying, when I say these things, I am not talking about your situation. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about where I would be with it. I'm sorry, I would have to find somewhere to go. I would, but see, I'm that type of person anyway. I'm always thinking of the solution, the next resolution. I just can't be in a like, I don't have nowhere to go, so I'm gonna just keep, you know what I'm saying? And I know even with his kids involved, it's a lot. I can't sit there and just let a motherfucker beat on me. That's just, and I am not talking to y'all personally about what you went through. Your story is your story. And you don't have to defend that either. I'm not in your shoes. I haven't been in your shoes. Know that I'm speaking from a place of just the shit that I'm just no. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no disrespect to you. I just feel as though I'd rather deal with something else. I'd rather deal with figuring out how I'm get me a place, or I'm going to have to start working, something. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Get one more wave?
I can't do it.
All right, where's the baby at? Are y'all having date night? Where's the baby? She's so cute. She's at home.
Like I said, people, at the end of the day,
kids,
like
man, my baby
you can't help
didn't
it.
know
It's
she
hard
don't
to
listen
help
to my
somebody
girl.
in a
Not
domestic
an
violence
option.
relationship.
Not an option.
It really has to be them wanting to leave when they've gotten that deep. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can show. There's nothing. Until they have had enough, and hopefully it's not too late. And that is why I say it all the time. Love, 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 love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, then nobody else can love you. I'm going to say it until I can't say it anymore. All right. Well, she's back. And this time, if it happens, she probably won't come to social media. So keep her in your prayers. I hope she's safe. And it is what it is. If it ain't about me, ladies, run so you can be free. Next case. Next for the Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we have Kaliii. Now,
somebody said Tiffany said it reminds it reminds you of Krishan and Blueface. What I love about Krishan is she gonna make sure she get felt. That nigga Blueface came in the house on whatever he was on and was deciding to put his hands on her, and she took that Hennessy bottle and slapped it clean across his noggin. By the end of the night, he was laying on her lap with an ice pack, being very much so apologetic for what he just did. Unfortunately, they decided to stay together. God forbid they actually take each other up out of here. But that's what I mean. Fight back. That's all I'm saying. Fight back. Fight back. That's all, y'all. You got the... Women, y'all have children. You bared a child. You carried a child for 9 months. You had a child, went through labor for however many hours. Some did, some didn't, but still, you held that baby for 9 months. Then after you had a baby, a lot of y'all taking care of them by your goddamn self. Lifting groceries and the babies at the same time. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you could bear children, you think, come on, y'all. Come on now. Come on.
This ain't messy. This is just us being messy. So Kaliii came out and she showed everybody that, you know, she's pregnant, whatever the case may be. She's expecting a child. So congratulations to her. She looks so beautiful.
She does.
But we all want to know who the baby daddy. Because I don't think we've seen her with nobody. Now, all of us know she used to talk to Duke. You know what I'm saying? We like, oh, Duke probably sliding down the wall like a woman in the movie who got cheated on by her husband and she in the shower just upset crying. I don't know. I actually think Duke is doing just fine. Duke, hey. So the girls went running around the curve. They was looking, trying to see who the fuck this girl baby daddy is. The child is supposed to be him. This is an NFL player who played for the Chiefs. He handsome.
She has a type.
So I don't know. Y'all get the dig and let me know if this is real.
She like them chocolate, baby. That's gonna be a chocolate, baby.
Because right now it's allegedly, so I don't know, but I mean, I can see it. All right, if it ain't about me, Kaliii finna have a baby.
Yeah, somebody just told me it's a shiesty. I appreciate you, friend.
Next case. Next for the shit honey iced tea, we have Kash Doll and Tracy. Now, as y'all know, Kash Doll has had her second baby by him, whatever the case may be, and we thought that it was, you know, all lovey-dovey and doves in paradise, but it's not. So Kash Doll had did a post delete, and what it said was, single. And I don't give a fuck about y'all saying I have 2 kids about him, I'm just a baby mama, blah, blah, blah. I'm not dealing with anything just to keep my family together. Now, to me, when I saw that, that gave me, I'm mad at him, fuck you, you didn't want to answer to me, talk on the phone, reply to what I had to say. So you know what? Fuck you. We done. And you just acted out of emotions. That's what that gave me. It didn't give anything else like she was seriously done. It just gave me temper tantrum. And I love me some Kash Doll. But I know a temper tantrum when I see one. And I'm feeling it was an issue that they've done discussed before and he ain't changed.
Damn, me talking about keep your head up. Man, what the you think wrong with me, man? I'm okay, man.
Now, sir, if you...
These niggas is out here looking like...
Man, what the you think wrong with me, man?
They 4-year-old sons and shit. Like... Yo, he looks 12. Maybe because I'm old at this point.
I'm okay, man.
Now, sir, if you really want to be clear, you outside walking around in circles. You ain't good, baby. You're not good. You didn't think she would take it to this extreme, so now you embarrassed. So that's why people tell you to keep your head up, because what you're not gonna do is find somebody like Kash. And I don't know why it's so hard for you men to show that you're not okay in a breakup.
Like,
because if you love somebody and you had sexual relations with somebody and then somebody had your children, you obviously cared about this person. So to act like you just don't care is the reason why she posted what she posted on her Instagram story, because you acting like you don't care. Stop trying to hide y'all feelings with people. Let the pride go. And if you fuck up in a relationship, just say I fucked up.
That's
like,
it.
y'all men gotta stop thinking it's cool to have these broken homes. If the woman is
knowing you want her back, or you gonna want her back. Like, it might be a woman out here that could change your life or might be better than what you got at home. But what you gonna be chasing while in that process is just simply not better. Like, who the fuck got time for that? I knew these niggas be lonely. Especially when these women just want your money. Please.
showing you that something is bothering her, fix it. And women, if the man is showing you that something is bothering him, fix it. Y'all too comfortable with these broken homes for me. So I guess people...
Yeah. And normally it's problems between both of us because we both need something. We got to change something. He's absolutely correct on that.
Talk about it in the blogs, or even to her personally, or in the comments under her pictures. And Kash comes out and she says this.
I'm mad about my breakup more than me. Why y'all keep coming on here talking about y'all sorry for my breakup? Leave me alone.
Now, Kash, I fuck with you, girl, but we wouldn't have known about the breakup if you wouldn't have brought it to us.
Hello. Why you keep reacting to tea and you in other people's business? Oh. So I just went up to them, took a gun out, was like, you better tell me all your business, bitch. And everybody just got to spilling tea. No, y'all just happily get to spilling your tea and then we talk about it. I'm going to talk about everything. Okay?
So yes, we gonna have our opinions. Yes,
Something
we gonna
y'all
voice it,
got
because
to
that's
know.
what social
I'm
media...
talking about everything. Wait till my algorithm catch up with me. It's a wrap.
It is a place of just a big bowl of mess and drama and bullshit. And if you don't want the drama and bullshit, don't post it.
What if I was lying? What if I was lying about what I post? What if I was lying and y'all just took it and ran with it because y'all so happy to hear some bad news?
And girl, don't try to go fix it and say, what if you was lying? Sis, if you gonna stay, friend, you gonna stay. Just say you was pissed, he made you mad, and you reacted, friend.
That's
I
all.
feel like as women, we should put ourselves first anyway. And that ain't got nothing to do with just men. It's just period. We bring so much to the table. It's just... I want to do y'all... Can I ask them, like, do y'all believe in God?
Hello, Jesus Christ?
I don't think a lot of y'all believe in God. That's why y'all move and be so fucking cruel to people. Y'all need to start believing in God.
Shit, I don't disagree with that. It is some cruel, rude people out here, boy. But you just can't bring your business on here.
Go talk to them. Go sit down. Go get on your knees and pray.
Anyway, just stop having these people babies if y'all don't really want to be with these people. Why can't y'all just fuck and let it be that?
Okay.
I don't know. But anyway, I feel she's just a little embarrassed because she is a mother of two and now you're going to be single. But I feel like it was just an argument. That's all it was. She reacted a certain way. They gonna end up fixing it. She's a Pisces. They be real bipolar, girl. They gonna be back together in 3 to 5 business days. She's just real mad about something. So let's just let it go and leave it alone. And it is what it is. But please, y'all, stop thinking that children are less than a marriage. A marriage, you can get married to somebody and not have children and just go get a divorce paper and y'all are gone. But when you have that baby, that is a commitment to that person for life. I don't give a damn.
That is a commitment to the baby. I disagree. And you will only know when you got them. It is a commitment to the child. Now, in the beginning, when they're little babies, you got to deal with them. But then again, you don't. Especially if you get the law involved. Gang, bring me my kids. Okay? You don't want to bring me my kids? George Washington told you to bring me my kids at this time. Do it or don't. You can get, what you call that? Mediators. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
If you move on 20 years later and your baby turn up to 18 and child support is done, you're still connected to that person for life. That is something serious. Y'all stop thinking.
I don't know why people think marriage everything.
That just having babies is just having babies. Even if you do want it just for you and you want a child, it's serious. A baby is serious.
She had that baby seriously for herself. That's what she did. And it takes a man for you to do so, unfortunately. So some women are simply saying, I'd rather deal with my child, because that's a blessing in it. With the divorce, it ain't. With the divorce, you get a nice ceremony. Like, why do people put marriage over the babies? I don't understand that. Like, out of this, I got a baby. I ain't have to go pay for one. I didn't have to go get no IVF, no, none of that. You brought me a baby. I gave you one too. Do what you're supposed to do or don't. Don't matter to me. I still got my baby. Okay? That's what I got out of the deal. You got a baby as well, but you do what you wish. You do what you will with that. A marriage, you get a ring. You got to pay for a high-ass ring to them. You got to pay for a high-ass ceremony. You got to pay for everybody to eat. Then, God forbid y'all divorce, you got to pay to get out of it. You got to have counseling to get out of it. That sound more than a child to me.
And if it ain't about me, let's keep. Next case. All right, you guys, that is all I got for the sugar honey iced tea. I know we're moving a little fast, but this week there really wasn't a lot of mess. It's just been a bunch of president debate stuff, so I'm actually good because we could just move on through this, okay? Let's go on and get into this mess. First on the docket, we have Dove and Brittany. Now, as y'all know, Dove and Brittany have been separated. They got a child, whatever the case may be.
Brittany look good right now. Is that an old
Dove
bitch?
and Brittany. Now,
she must be working out too. She look good right now. Not saying she don't look good any other time. I've just never seen her like dressed up or in clothes for real, like dress clothes.
as y'all know, Dove and Brittany have been separated. They got a child, whatever the case may be. Everybody thought they was just living their life, single, woo, woo, woo. Well, child, Dove had ended up going on a vacation to Cabo with his family, and this video surfaced, and everybody was like, wait a minute.
So, friend, because Tiffany said, yikes, people forget you can get more than a baby. STDs are real, and some are still lifelong. I'm not talking about you going out here being a hoe. That's what I'm saying, friend. What I'm saying is you decided to mess with a guy. Y'all been talking to each other for a minute. Y'all are already having consensual sex and you end up getting pregnant. I would still rather deal with that and have my blessing for 18 years. Well, for forever. It's not an 18-year thing, especially now. This is a for life thing when you have children. I'd rather have my blessing for life than to deal with that fucking marriage shit. Bro, it's a hassle. It's a lot for no reason. Literally. Everybody's excited about the ceremony part. That's it. But I still get to have my baby. I got something out of the deal. If you make $10,000 right now and you spend $8,000 on food and you have $2,000 left and you ain't got shit to show for it, it makes a huge difference in having a marriage and all you can talk about is that wedding you had versus you having a child and you still have that child. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about being a hoe. I'm not talking about you going out here just giving your coochie up and getting pregnant by everybody. That's not what I'm talking about. I just wanted to explain where I was coming from with that.
What is going on? When this happened? When you get this girl? Now, Dub said he wasn't angry about the video surfacing.
A bunch of couples here. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna be lonely by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be by myself, bro. I don't want to be like one of these old dads, nigga. I ain't trying to be like your dad that never recovered. I don't want to be like your uncle that never recovered.
Dub and DDG be so shady when they say what they got to say.
Get the drinking in because they miss their woman. No, bro, go move on. There's a million people in the world, bro. And you don't have to end things with somebody spiteful. So, me and Brittany are fine, but just because something didn't work with somebody else, that do not mean lonely. Be lonely. Never gonna choose to be lonely, bro. At all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I have a lot to talk about, and I need to talk about that with somebody. But if you've seen the video, that video is old. Like, I look 20 in these videos. Like, if you see this picture, I look hella young if you've seen it. I don't want to put light to it. or if you've seen it. But that thing is because I feel like once you don't know anything about somebody, it makes the relationship better. Me, for example, I'm giving people advice. If you like a girl and y'all kicking it, don't follow them on social media. This girl that y'all see on there, I know none of her social medias. Cause I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is like, that video is old. It's not like new. It's not like yesterday. It's not like
I seen that, Dub. You never look 20. I seen
last month, not the other month. But like I said, I do have a
when
personal
Dub said that, everybody was like, now Dub.
life. I do put y'all in my personal life, but I do have another life. But y'all don't know anything about my private life, and I think we're gonna keep it like that. And when it gets exposed, it's kind of better. Like I said, I'm not angry or anything. I'm not mad at anybody for exposing that. I'm enjoying my Mexico trip, and I choose company over being alone, bro. I choose it any day. A lot of people, y'all gonna have y'all opinions, and I want y'all to have y'all opinions. One thing I do want to say is, before you make that opinion, is that me and Brittany are great friends, and me and Brittany are partners to a great kid. He knows that, she knows that.
This is the prime example of what I was just talking about. They've been together for a very long time. They have a blessing, which is woo-wop. Woo-wop brought them closer together, I feel like, because they got to help to take care of this nigga, okay? They got to make sure he's straight at all times. It is your duty to make sure them kids are straight at all times, okay? Prime example. And they're just fine.
I know that. But me and her still have to live our private lives. Now, if y'all end up getting, seeing little private stuff, then it's cool.
Now, child, a lot of folks is spooked because they like, okay, first of all, he never showed Brittany this type of affection, this type of lovey-dovey bullshit that he showed this new girl, and they really upset with the mama and the sisters and them, whatever, because they like, girl, they really like Brittany anyway. They was giving her hell and all that, but now y'all all over this girl. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what's going on? But they said that this new woman better watch out because they was all in Brittany phase too, but now they in your phase. But when you date somebody, the family gonna like who you with regardless, and not your ex. But they said they definitely like her. I don't know. Don't get me to lie. Okay, well, child, Brittany did a Q&A. People were asking her how she feel about the video, and this is what she had to say.
Are you okay with Dub bringing around another female already, or you actually don't care? I can't stop anything a grown man does. I can't stop anything any grown person does. Just like a grown person couldn't stop nothing that I do. So to answer the question, no. I don't care if Dejan brings around another female. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with her.
These niggas been together forever. I know they ready to find something different.
As long as my son is getting treated right, we good. Once something go wrong with that little boy in there, we got a problem.
Now, to me, you gotta remember they were high school lovers, and back in high school, you think this person might be the love of your life, and being in a monogamous relationship is tough. It's hard work, and everybody can't do it. And some people do grow out of love, or people are changing every day. We're becoming a new person. We're learning something new.
Literally every day.
We're learning new things that we do and don't like, and maybe they just grew out of loving each other.
So I don't think it was hard for me to come back from the relationship because I wasn't in love. I just was comfortable. I wasn't in love with Dejan anymore. It was just the history basically that kept me from leaving, and then me wanting my son to grow up in a 2-parent household.
And the money.
That's why it wasn't hard.
And the money.
So
did you hear her say she wasn't in love?
That's the answer. So it wasn't hard. It was just get out the house. If I was in the house when we first broke up, if I was in the house, I was sitting thinking about it. I'm not even gonna perp to y'all. But I just told myself, just leave the house, leave the house, leave the house. So now that I'm able to sit in the house and not think about it, cool.
And as y'all heard, Brittany said it wasn't hard for her to leave and move on now because she wasn't in love anymore. When a person clocks out and they're not there anymore, you will just deal. You're just comfortable because this is all you know. All I know is
you want to
just
see
wake
something
up
new.
And be with you. Then it was time for them to go. So let him be with somebody who he wants to do that with, and like he said, he don't like to be lonely, so that new girl might want to watch out. Are you just being with me because you don't want to be by yourself? Sometimes people will be with you because they don't want to be lonely. Then they stop doing some of the things they were doing, and now you gonna leave. So then he don't want to be lonely again. Then he gonna go with somebody else just because he don't want to be lonely. Sometimes it's okay to be alone, to learn yourself, to figure out who you are. So now when you get in a relationship with somebody, you know how to do and adapt to things because you know how to be alone. So now you're not just depending on somebody to be there because you're lonely.
Literally.
Ooh, all you broken people. That's why I be saying no, bro.
There's no need for you to... They've been together forever, okay? They would know if they out of love with each other. I'd be surprised when people, you know, meet somebody in high school and they stay with them forever. First of all, you was my high school sweetheart. Do you see all these other grown people I've never experienced nothing with? That's why men start cheating, especially with that high school sweetheart shit. Because they haven't been able to touch, talk to, taste, nothing. These new grown people that they're seeing on a day-to-day basis. I think people you just got to be real, bro. Especially when you've been in a relationship for 10, 15 years. That's a long time. Well, clearly they ain't been in there that long, but maybe 10 for sure. If it was high school, he almost like 28 or something.
Broken homes and this is that. So
you heard me say taste. I slid that in there.
Family that really love each other, who's been there for each other.
You wasn't supposed to catch it.
Teach you how to fight and stay together. That's why it's good to have a mama and a dad and a home. Just two people who love each other. Just or just two loving people who love each other. If it ain't about me, let's kiki next. Okay. Next on the docket, we have JLo versus Demaury and Nunu. Now, as y'all know, Demaury has been out of the scene for a minute, but he's now coming back into social media because there was a supporter that had saw him in Atlanta. He was roaming around. It looked like he may have had, you know, defecated himself or whatever the case may be. I don't know what it was, but it was something on the back of his pants and he was looking real discombobulated. And this is what it looked like.
You okay, Demar?
Yes.
Ain't you the influencer?
Yes.
What's wrong?
I did not see the back of his pants. I really didn't. I done seen this video several times, did not see the back of his pants.
Trust in life, like, that's all. And I look at on my own mirror to trust myself sometimes, but I don't know what God answers prayers for. Just walk out the door.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, why a supporter would record that and post it, I don't know. That's real fucked up on their part. But, you know, that's how this world is.
Because that ain't a supporter.
It is what it is. So then JLo goes up under and he responds to some laughing emojis. Now, JLo, I ain't the one to gossip, but the girls in the curb said, I don't even know why you laughing when you was in the shower. Y'all love me some JLo, but this is what they said. They said when you was in the shower, your drawers was on the floor and you had doodle streaks in your drawers. Now, you wasn't even high and had doodle streaks, but he high and he got doodle streaks. So why would you even be laughing at somebody with doodle streaks when you did?
Yo, stop.
I don't know. So after they were saying all of that, Nunu then saw JLo's coming and Nunu went up under there and said, I don't even know why you laughing at the situation because when you was in a vulnerable state of your life, you came to me and vented about a lot of stuff. And I know some things on you that you told me that I could tell some folks, so you might want to watch yourself. And Nunu also said, JLo, I don't know why you trying to act like Demaury is your op because he's not. He's just a man that broke your faith and you went to court, you ratted and things like that. So, child, I don't know. What I'm getting is the way Demaury was introduced to all this stuff is they had did shrooms and got them from Debo, allegedly is what I'm hearing. This is a while back. And, you know, y'all gotta understand there's different types of shrooms out there. You got psychedelic shrooms, you got all these other types of shrooms, and maybe that boy was just high as fuck and you really weren't laced. You was just fucked up.
Okay.
It was Debo that introduced him to the drugs, candy. It was Debo that introduced him to the candy. Debo didn't mean it in that way, though. He was having some of it, and Demaury wanted some. So Demaury took 7 to 8 of them and said, oh, shrooms don't do nothing to me. I can do this. Da-da-da-da. I can do this, that, and the third. Shaking it like a champ. They told him he needed to calm down. He said, no.
No, that's why you have to microdose. Hell no. Listen, we have drug positive friends, okay? Like, y'all don't know my brother, but, you know, rest in peace. He passed away last year, but, you know, he was my drug positive friend, and I ended up meeting his brothers and things like that. Their family is drug positive in general, so when it comes to shrooms and whatever, they down to try or they do. And one thing I know about it is you got to microdose the shrooms. Got to do it. They used to be on roofs, just high as hell off a shroom, but never taken 7 or 8 of them. That's crazy.
He do nothing. Okay, cool. Demaury started tweaking. Once he started tweaking, he ended up punching Trey in the lip, ended up beating Trey up. In the midst of all of that, when he got on the train tracks and he started tweaking, Lena tried to help him. And guess what he did when the boys left out? Just guess. He strangled Benet.
Who did? Demaury? Y'all, soon as that nigga took them shrooms, I'm out. I'm out. Call me scary, call whatever. I don't give a damn what you want to call me. If you normally take 1, 1.5, even 2, okay? But a nigga takes 7 or 8, I'm out. I'm out of here. Oh, ask me to come back. Man, you a party pooper, man. You be... I don't care. As y'all calling me, talking about, bro, he tripping. I'm gonna be like, just let me know what happened tomorrow, man. I'm asleep. You know, I'm gonna holler at you. If I answer the phone. Okay?
When I said, what? After the hell he just put that girl through. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You really get laced in jail.
Laced in jail? I think I got laced out of jail.
You got laced somewhere and it had something to do with jail.
Yeah, then I went to jail right after that. That's the crazy part about it.
Wait, so how did you get laced?
Huh?
How did you get laced?
I was with my friends and shit, and then we just all ate some, and then I just got the wrong end of it, I guess. I ate too much.
So that's what it is. You didn't get the wrong end of nothing. You ate too much.
What did y'all eat?
Mushrooms.
And so basically somebody, like whoever y'all got the it was laced.
No, I don't think it was whoever I got.
So, honey, I don't know what's going on. Y'all kids just need to stop trying to bottle up y'all's feelings and putting a Band-Aid on them with drugs and weed and alcohol and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, the stuff is still going to be there. And these things cause anxiety and depression.
Yes,
what you have to do is face your problems head on and get through them, not trying to cover them. So this is a whole lot going on. This is a whole lot of stuff. I guess we're going to have to see if Nunu going to spin the block, because he did also say he going to spin that block for Demaury. Ooh, Lord, so is JLo and Nunu going to fight?
It's too much going on.
Right. Well, if it ain't about me, let's keep keeping this case. Next on the docket, we have Cory and Maddie versus Corman. Now, we've been talking about this. Hopefully it's starting to wind down, whatever the case may be. So, y'all know Cory ended up dropping him what was like a 2-hour-long response to Corman's song, whatever the case may be. During the video, Cory really didn't tell us anything new. It's stuff we already knew. The most receipts he did have was the ones with Michi that we've already seen. You know what I'm saying? So that was nothing new. He never really addressed the situation about the abuse. He just said they were fighting each other. The other allegations that Carmen put on him, he never really addressed. He started, but then he stopped and go something else. You sit here and you say Boosie was living with y'all for a moment, but where's Boosie? Why Boosie ain't saying nothing? You know what I'm saying? It's always
Boosie, the uncle, all of them.
you have these receipts and these things, but we never see anything new. There was all these cameras in the house. Where's the footage from the cameras? You know what I'm saying? It's always something, but it's not everything from Cory. So, I don't know. Whatever the case may be, it's shit we've already seen and heard. So, Carmen drops her second half where she was sitting down with, I think, a person named Kat, whatever the case may be, discussing her immigration and everything else with lawyers and all this stuff that Cory was trying to hold over her head.
What happened with the lawyer situation, girl? Because they keep on calling me, telling me your paperwork is ready and that you good to go, girl.
Nah, I talked to them already. They said I got proof.
When we called that lawyer afterwards, what's going on with her paperwork? We sick of this being held over her head. Y'all got paid, blah, blah, blah. And they said that Cory wasn't responding to the emails. They would not proceed without him doing whatever, and he never would do it. So that was the whole process of your paperwork. Because people think when you're married, you're already considered like illegally here. But there's a process you have to go through. We called the lawyer and was like, hey, do she need to hide out? Hey, do she need to take the baby somewhere? Hey, and the lawyer said, no, she don't need to do all of that. She good. She can legally be here because she's in the process.
I don't know, you guys. We gonna see what happens. Hopefully this works out for her. So now that this won't be held over her head. And then Maddie comes out, and Maddie wants to sit here, and she says this.
You know that me getting out the car, open the door for you is so extra. You can open the door to get out. Now I can open it for you when you get in.
Anywho, I do believe that you teach a man how to treat you. The reason why I say that is because different men come from different backgrounds, for one. But two, different men deal with different type of women. They don't make another woman less than the other, but different women require different shit. In his past, according to him, he's not used to having to do certain things that I require of him. And that's what I mean by, like, if I was raised a certain way,
I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of her. Okay.
Is required to do because that's the standard that I set.
Maddie, that's great. Y'all known each other for how long? And y'all already getting tattoos
2 days.
of each other. This already seems like it's not gonna move right. I mean, I don't know. And then you say your daddy taught you all this stuff, but everything you doing right now is opposite what your daddy taught you.
I know her daddy didn't teach her to get no goddamn tattoo with no nigga name on it. And they only been together. What, hey, at all. What are you doing?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting a tattoo, don't even know the man. They say that allegedly you might be pregnant. Hopefully this man ain't moved in with you, because while you're moving in this man, but shouldn't you be moving in with the man, or just something coming at it together as a team? I don't know. Girl, it just seems like you doing damage control for Cory. Like, I see all the videos, you know, you showing him cooking for you. He's opening the door. Are you trying to rebrand him to make the people see like, oh, maybe you are the woman that's going to change him as a man? Girl, I don't care what nobody said. You can't change a man. A man gonna change when he want to change. He just sat there and told you could have opened the door yourself, and he was giggling and smiling.
And it's going to be at some point where he like, I don't feel like opening this door. Because he don't take it seriously. It's not as serious to him as it is to you. And I mean at all. So stop wasting your time.
But you still had it.
Well, fuck that. That's what she want to do. That's what she want to do.
Let me hush. All right. Y'all tell me what you think, what you feel.
Let her do what it is that she wants to do.
In the comments. If it ain't about me, let's get kids. Okay? Next look, okay? We have Rissa and Quan. Now, last week, this took everybody by surprise because Quan ended up going on social media saying he was done. He put on his dead sister, and everybody was like, oh, he put on his sister. We know he's serious because he ain't never done that. And just all this other stuff, right? Then he was seen at his mama's house eating there. She was seen at the airport going back home with the children by herself. Whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. Fast forward. Now that I made a video, they sitting down together, and they had a whole lot of to say.
I mean, I decided to take it to social media and say something. And I had posted that I'm single for life. And
even though I meant it.
Put it on my sister. May God rest my sister's soul. anyone that knows me, Rissa knows that when I said what I said, I meant it with everything in me. Like, it was, like, I meant that to the core. Like,
he still means it. He don't want her. I think he wanted her to the point where she didn't want him. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if we looked at body language, I feel as though he, and this ain't even alleged, this is an opinion. I feel like he's way more into the relationship than her. But the problem is nobody wants to lose that lifestyle. Nobody want to lose the lifestyle, y'all. It is what it is. It's a nice lifestyle. Nobody wants to lose it. You got kids growing up in it. You got to revamp your life, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But his body language is telling me something totally different from hers.
I meant what I said, and that's why I said it. I wouldn't have said it if I didn't mean it. But it was just a huge mistake with me bringing it to social media.
That was not something that Quan ever said because he was looking for attention, or like this was not something that happened or we did for attention or clout or followers and things of that sort, because, you know, like you were saying earlier, there is a lot of people that go to social media with these things and they have these fake storylines and all this type of stuff. Like, Quan would never ever in a million years say something like that unless he felt strongly about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, this was a serious situation. This was not something for like play. This was not like a joke. This was not nothing like that. This is some real life shit that we're going through together, and that's how he felt in the moment, and that's why he said that.
Yeah.
Quan's obviously not the only person that has to apologize for all this stuff that happened on social media. I also have to, you know, send out an apology in the first place because of all this happening in the first place. Obviously, like, that's the main reason why we're even able to sit right here. Obviously, I had some apologizing to do to Quan, and he accepted my apology, and that's why we're even able to sit right here. But also to you guys, because just because in the moment when everything was happening, you know, a lot of people were having assumptions and stuff like that, and, you know, I ended up responding to someone on Twitter and like telling you guys basically, or this person
definitely giving force
to mind their business, and that wasn't right of me, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you guys are confused. You guys left out of loop. Quan and I hadn't spoke about anything yet. So that wasn't right of me to be telling you guys, you know, to mind your business, or for me to even have the audacity to be coming off like that when this happened because of something that I lacked. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I had no place to be even doing that. I should have never said anything on social media at all. Life or whatever. Like, a lot of them were wondering, like, oh, did we actually break up? Like, can we please let them know, like, what's going on? Because you guys had no idea.
So, you know, I posted that. That's how I felt. I meant it. But in reality, at that time, I had Rissa blocked. No communications. I didn't, like, we weren't in the right space to even be around each other.
Right.
So when I posted that, I meant that, you know, but I really...
Yo, just this video, he said it 3 times.
Realistically, I didn't communicate. Yeah, we didn't have a...
Now, here's my problem with this situation right here. She said it for him. Nigga, we can't break up if you ain't have a conversation with me first. Y'all, is that valid to y'all? I gotta have a conversation with you for us to break up? That man is stuck, okay? Not that she got a gun up to his head again, you know, holding him against his will or nothing. But it's just like, how dare you break up with me and you didn't even call me first? I said I'm done. And I meant it. And he's still meaning it. He ain't with this. He don't want this. He ain't feeling this. It is so obvious. You know what I'm saying? But her face gives me, nigga, you ain't going nowhere until we talk. And I said no. I said no. We're not breaking up. So no, you can't leave. You can't go anywhere because we didn't talk about it. And I don't agree.
Conversation. So to break up, you have to have a conversation. There has to be some type of agreement. Like you have to be in agreement.
You don't have to agree to shit if you don't want to be with a person. You just don't want to be with a person. It is nice to tell them. Y'all remember when Flight broke up with Ty on yeah. Flight dropped a video about Ty. Nigga was like, I'm done. We broke up. We ain't together. Whatever he said. Girl, Ty came back with a video like, to be honest, this is news to me. I didn't even know that we broke up. Girl, he done broke up with her on YouTube. Didn't give no explanation, no fuck yous, goodbye, I miss yous, or nothing. Okay. I didn't like the way she did that. I don't want to be with her no more. I'm telling y'all first, she'll find out. Crazy.
This is what we're gonna do.
There was no conversation.
Instead, I did react immaturely and just said that. Although I meant it.
That's his fourth time in this particular slide.
Should have, but I was just not in the space to even, talk to her. So, so technically, no, we didn't break up, but I wasn't joking when I said what I said.
Exactly.
People were trying to say that.
That's the sixth time.
Kids weren't my kids. Like somebody tried to say that like Xavier wasn't my kid.
They're saying I slept with someone else and I got pregnant by someone else. They most were saying like, oh, the last one isn't yours and stuff like
false.
that.
False.
No.
I'm not even gonna get into that. That's just complete nonsense.
Yeah,
so that's
crazy.
false.
Saying that I slept with another man, that you went through my phone and you saw me talking to another man or something like that. Just all that.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. That's false. And if it was that, we wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Like, if that didn't happen, why is it so serious? Like, what happened? Maybe, clearly the babies are his, right? Because that's a hell of a, accusation. The babies ain't his. That's a hell of an accusation. So I'm with them on that, right? It's the rest of the stuff that I have a problem with. What happened? That's all we want to know.
Trust and believe that. So, that's not true. It's not true. We decided that we're not going to share what happened. There's no point of sharing what happened.
Because that shit petty as hell.
Especially if we're going to decide to move forward.
Yeah, we still have to keep
111 in the chat.
some type of privacy. We understand it went to social media, so we do have explaining to do, but
we're already kind of screwed up with bringing it to social media. Me bringing it to social media in the first place, because with me or us not really saying anything or saying what happened, look at all that transpired with the rumors and people making things up. Again, I'm not saying anybody's wrong for doing that. I take accountability for that. It was wrong to even bring it to social media, but just seeing how that went, I could imagine if we shared what happened,
it would just be worse.
You know what I'm saying? It would just make matters worse. So we decided to keep that private.
The reason why we're even able to sit right here is because I had to take accountability for something. I had to apologize to Quan. He had to accept my apology, and that's why we're even sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, we're going to keep as much privacy as we can at this point, to not share exactly details, but I just want you to know that it wasn't something that, it was
333 in the chat.
A serious situation, and how he reacted was valid because those were his feelings, and he was upset. He felt disrespected, and
222 in the chat.
It's something that I need to moving forward, you know, work on things with myself as well and be sincere with everything that I'm saying and just show him, you know, that I'm sorry.
Like we said, we're gonna be working on things, and I mean, it's gonna take some time.
Yeah,
we might need some
overnight.
time. Yeah, we might need some time to, you know, just get back to ourselves. But once we get to that point, of course, we're gonna get back to posting and just being our authentic selves, and
Right.
you know, promoting positivity and just being happy. And of course, you know, sharing our lives with y'all and making y'all happy also.
Yeah, you guys know how much Quan and I love each other. Like, I love you
Love you too.
so much. And you
Yeah,
guys,
that was terrible.
Quan and I love each other. Like, I love you
Love you too.
so much. And you guys see that. Like,
She's not sincere, y'all.
I love you
Love you too.
so much.
I love you. Love you too. I love you. There's no passion there. She doesn't have passion.
You guys know how much Quan and I love each other. Like, I
I
love,
love you.
Love you too.
so much. And
That
you
was so
guys
fake.
See that? Like, it was never fake. It was never something like,
That
oh,
was
we were
so
just doing this. You know what I'm saying?
And he know
we've
it.
always just shared our genuine
He want to
selves,
say it so bad.
Yeah, that's just what we
Love
want
you too.
to do moving forward as well. Once things, you know, once we're in a better place and all that stuff like Quan was saying. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but me seeing that, you know, it kind of pulled me a little ways, and I thought, I was like, oh girl, this was all just for show. But when I sit down and I really get into it, I don't think she cheated physically. But what I do feel is that he caught her entertaining a guy. That's what I feel. That's why it's so simple for him.
Let me ask y'all a question, because I was trying not to ask the question, but I'm just going to ask the question. Do y'all think he coming up a little short? Do y'all think he is giving Essentia or La Cruz? It's a huge difference. Y'all, which one y'all you thinking? Essentia or La Cruz? I need to know. The can't, in between, definitely not Essentia. I absolutely think it's giving Can. Okay. You know, great guy. You know what I'm saying? Nice looking brother too. Got the abs going. Everything like that. But you know, the other day I bought a little Jimmy Choo man cologne. I didn't buy the big one. He just don't give me Big Daddy. You know what I'm saying? He don't give me Big Papa. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know, I could either drink out of this shot glass or this red cup. You get what I'm saying? And I just think it's giving a shot glass. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I was asking y'all. Okay. Yes, this Jimmy Choo. Oh my God, girl. She sold my ass. Now she taxed me for that little ass bottle, but we ain't gonna talk about it. Or did she? Let me look it up. Let me look it up right quick. How much is the 30 milliliter Jimmy Choo man? Oh. Okay. She didn't text me. Okay.
Are not simple, but easy enough for him to sit back down with her,
Ooh, she
discuss
texted.
it, and say, let's work on it.
At Walmart, that motherfucker $21. Okay, but this one, y'all, I'm sorry. Hold on, give me a second. Jimmy Choo, man. Jimmy Choo. I've been on my saving my money stuff, and I spent an excess of $35. But this one $44. Why?
I think she might have got.
Ooh, and it's the 1.7.
You know, in relationships, you've been with for somebody so long, you get comfortable, and then somebody can inch their way in and start talking to you, and you
I got something for her ass.
Feel fresh and new again, like, ooh, this person's talking to me, and then you end up getting caught. So I think he caught her entertaining somebody, because they don't want to talk about it, because I don't think he wants to ruin her image. And people don't want to say, oh, you dealing with that shit, do it again. So they're keeping it private to protect their relationship so they can work on it and not let outside opinions make them choose what they want to do with each other. So that's why he got mad, came on social media, said what he said. Oh, you can do this for somebody. You can do that. You can love them like this, but they don't love you. Because I'm telling you, like he said in that video, if she would have cheated physically, he would not be sitting right there. But I think she was entertaining somebody.
Yeah.
And by her entertaining somebody, he's like, damn, I'm giving you all this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And that's not enough that you have to go entertain somebody else.
He's doing everything but coming up a cincher. You know?
That's what I think happened. And that's why it's easy enough for him to say, you know what? Well, let's work on this. Let's work on us. It's going to take time because now he has to build the trust back, the loyalty. You know, can I actually deal with this? Can I really forgive her? Because, yeah. And if you look at her, she's good. She's like, yeah, we got to do this, you know. He shouldn't be the only one that had to apologize because he went, you know, public with this, but I had to apologize for my things too. And that's why I feel he was like, well, nah, you know you fucked up. Why you telling people start our business on the internet, fussing at fans and stuff, when bitch, you really fucked up. So you can't tell folks stay out your business because you fucked up. How can you say shit? You know what I'm saying? You fucked up. Don't make it like you was this good person. I'm just overreacting for nothing. You gave me a reason to react, and that's why I reacted. Period. You should have just stayed the fuck quiet and let me be mad and let the people say what they saying because you fucked up. I think he really don't want to be there. I think she just really cried. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do it again. Please forgive me. And because he genuinely does love her.
Wait, what happened? The bathroom pic in particular? Wait. Those latest pics Quan posted was not giving Can in the last. Okay, let me go look right quick.
He's taking her back.
On Instagram, friend?
But I feel when people do that
he's Jamaican? Never mind.
Soon, you're doing it because you knew you really still love that person. But is it what you?
Where was the pictures posted at? I need this in the video.
Really wanted to do it. I think they should have stayed separate for a second, just to breathe, maybe like a week or two, and then come and have this conversation. Because then once all this settles, is your trust still gonna be there? You know what I'm saying? Or are you gonna be walking around saying, "What's she doing? What is this? What is that? Oh my God, did that? Blah, 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 blah." I don't know. I wish them well. I hope it works the way it wanted to work. I'm glad they were mature enough to, try to work on it. Because that's what relationships are.
He's Jamaican? Never mind.
Are working on things. All right.
What is his Instagram particularly?
What y'all think in the comments? Say what you
Snapchat.
Damn. What you think happened. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yada, yada, yada.
Can y'all send the link right quick?
It is what it is. If it ain't about me, then let's keep it. Okay? All right, you guys. That is all I have for the Messy Monday. Like I always say, send me the message.
Oh, not all Jamaicans are packing.
Okay. Send it. Put it in order. Say this is what happened. This was going on. This who said this. This who said that. Put me all the information together because, baby, I don't go looking for it. Okay. I love you guys. Like I always say, God only make one you. If you don't be you, then nobody else will. And until then, stay messy. And I will see you next Monday. Next case.
What is his Snapchat? Come on, y'all, hurry up. Send the link. I want to show my video, but I don't want my video to be an hour and 20 minutes. QU dot UANN. How do you search on this motherfucker? Oh my God, girl. Why y'all can't send me a link? Why aren't y'all hip to links? Okay, I found it. Shit. But it just let me add him as a friend, but I can't go to his page. Why? Oh, girl, that's annoying. Y'all old. Shut up. How? Girl, I'm about to get pissed the hell off. Because I really want to find it. And then did it happen today? So you just let me search him and then that's it. I sent the link to his IG. I know. Where you send it at? Y'all, we just being nosy. Cause I said he might be Sprite Cannon. But then y'all told me he was Jamaican and then it kind of changed my mind. And then y'all want me to go to his Snapchat and I can't find it. Thank you. Okay. That breakfast looked real good. Where do you think we're heading? Who knows? Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's real nice. Yes, food. Oh, that look good. Oxtails. Okay. I sent you a pic in your DM. Hold on, let me go through this. Maybe I'll find it. Oh my God, it's not there. All right, let me check the DMs and I'm fucking done. Okay. What the fuck? Oh! Yeah. No. I take it back. I'm taking everything I said back. Never mind. Silly me, okay? He got the Ascension. He got the Ascension. If that's the case, then what is the problem? Y'all, I know dick don't just solve everything, you know what I'm saying, in y'all hetero relationships. But I'm just trying to figure out, we got the bread. We're both attractive. We have beautiful children. You know, and don't get me wrong, clearly I'm in a relationship. Shit does happen. But what's happening? What's wrong? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, nope, he ain't coming up short at all. Not even at all. Y'all, niggas' arms are really long. Have y'all noticed that? don't know how to use it. Could be that, but all right. Now the video, an hour and 17 minutes. I just really wanted to get to that part because I'm like, is he coming up short? What's the problem? Okay. But that absolutely was not the case. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the next video. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comment section below. You dig what I'm saying? Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hey, I feel like they're fake it. Okay. No, she getting bored. He be saying she needs spice. She need to spice things up. Yeah, they're probably bored with their sex. How long have they been together? Shit just, it happens. Since college? And how old are they now? He probably born. College is crazy. Collage. I was going to say it, but I wasn't trying to be mean. Come on, collage, friend. She 25, he 28. Well, let's get into voice videos, Chaz. Just, a lot going on. What's up, y'all? I got a family to feed, so let's get into this tea. We about to get into Polo G caught cheating on girlfriend. Ty Taylor speaks out. I don't know.
By this girl recently, supposedly before he met his current girlfriend, he was messing around with this girl. Well, she's claiming that recently Polo G has been calling and texting her. Someone said, you had him first. Oh, okay, but she's with him right now. Respect their relationship. The girl responded, respect their relationship. Why is it my fault? Why is it not his fault? Are you crazy? I've been living my life and he calls and texts me. If he's cheating on her, then why are we not blaming the dude? Why are we blaming me? Y'all clearly see he's blown up my...
You cheating on her? I ain't even gonna do that. I was about to say, you cheating on her with her? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I was just
phone and texting me first, not me chasing him. If anything, I blocked him, so I do respect their relationship. I tell him to go home and he doesn't want to. Now, Polo G did DM her. He said, your dude broke talking about you blocking me. You're a real life weirdo. Fuck out of here. Can't even come around you. Just a real weirdo. All right. The girl responded publicly, you in a whole relationship worried about the next dude I'm on. Anyway, Buster, you know where the crib is. You could drop my issue off. Now, it seems like at first the girl was okay with talking to Polo G while he was still with his current girlfriend. But then when she realized that he wasn't leaving his current girlfriend for her, she ended up getting a dude to make him jealous, which he did get jealous. They ended up getting into it, and now she's trying to expose him publicly. That's what I'm getting from it. But y'all comment down below, let me know your thoughts when it comes to that. Ty Taylor did speak out on Daisha accidentally leaking her pregnancy.
And do I think that she leaked my pregnancy on purpose? I don't feel like she did it on purpose, but I do feel like she just wasn't considerate when it came to, like, she did it on purpose. But I do just feel like she was not considerate at all, like when she was filming, like how I go back and look at my footage before I post it. She doesn't do that. So she would film and just would not be paying attention to what she's posting. You know I'm pregnant. You know it's a possibility that I might be in the background, or I just might be somewhere in the vicinity of your camera frame. So just double check. And I just felt like she wasn't doing that enough because, when you're pregnant, you get pregnancy brain. It's all type of stuff that be going on in your mind. And I just felt like she just wasn't just being considerate of that.
Pregnancy brain is a thing? I never knew that.
I was the one that was always catching it, or the fans was the ones that was always catching it. And then it's like she would try to go back and delete it and try to doctor the situation, but it was like, it was too late. It was already out there. It was already floating.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
I was annoyed by it because it's like, damn, how many times are you just not going to pay attention? Get back to you guys when I finish it.
So A&P got kicked out of their penthouse after only being there for 4 days. Originally, the people that owned the penthouse didn't even want them.
Yeah, I had no idea.
In the penthouse, but then they agreed at the last minute that they would have them come and live there. Now, A&P paid a security deposit and first month rent, which is non-refundable, but supposedly Agent felt some type of way about the guy constantly popping up. He would pop up and just walk in while they're sleeping throughout the day, and he would just tell them, oh, this is dirty, this needs to be clean. And what type of...
If I was A&P, I would take that nigga to court. Because why are you popping up at the spot? And I don't know if that's in the rules and regulations of the Airbnb. Hell, I'm gonna start looking at it because that's crazy. That's crazy. I would absolutely sue that man.
But landlord just pop up in your crib and just walk in your crib. Yes, this is your crib originally, but once I signed the lease, this is my crib now. And yesterday morning he couldn't get in because
why I would have probably pulled up.
Just pop up in your crib. And
why are you bouncing the ball on my glass?
Just walk in your crib. Yes, this.
What would make you bounce that ball on my glass? Out of all things to do, you bounce out of all places to bounce the ball. You bounce it off my glass.
Your crib originally, but once I signed the lease, this is my crib now. And yesterday morning, he couldn't get in because I think somebody put an extra lock on the door so he wouldn't come in the house because he was just popping up at the house. And I guess he must have felt some type of way. He made a big deal out of it. I don't know if an argument was exchanged between Agent and the landlord, but the landlord said that he wanted them out that night. So they ended up moving out of the penthouse last night.
The owner of the crib pulled up, woke me up out my sleep. Without no.
Some Diamond said it's cool to see how the individual videos you post are created from one live stream. It's inspiring, multitasking, and working smarter, not harder. I'm not gonna lie, my stream taught me this. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, probably 4 years ago. I was actually doing it the harder way, and my stream taught me this. They told me to get a stream deck. I still got the stream deck. Telling me how I could upload, you know. I want to get the Kaliii level on that. But I appreciate it, friend.
Notice, which you're not allowed to do, gang. I got a couple rentals. I know you can't just pull up without providing the people at the property sufficient notice, which is established in the lease. It could be 7 days, it could be 3 days, it could be 24-hour notice. He didn't do none of that. He pulled up. Honestly, he's been pulling up every day. Today, he was especially upset because he wasn't allowed in. And everything kind of just blew up. You can't just keep popping up, bro. So because we didn't allow him in, the whole thing, so we're trying to get our money back for the whole penthouse. We don't know if that's possible, but we deadass had to move out by tonight, gang. We got a few days of time before we got to get ready for the next spot. The problem is getting one, bro. You know you can't just spawn into a new crib. It's hard, especially one that has like 6+ bedrooms for all of us to be able to stream in and stuff like that. It's a bad situation. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We getting packed the up, G. They getting us out of here. I just don't understand why they getting us out of here. Cause it's just, I just feel like we ain't this shit. Like, what have y'all seen in the penthouse stream so far that you like, damn, that was crazy and them niggas can't do that?
Davis bouncing that ball on my glass. Why are you bouncing your basketball on my glass? That would have pissed me off.
Like the trap house, I could understand the trap house. I ain't gonna lie, chat. The trap house, I could 100% understand.
I'm like, what do you mean? Why you keep saying that? He like, nah, bro, we fucked up. We just get kicked out, huh? Yeah, bro. We like Agent Dustin, Agent Duke, Davis, Phantom. We all done. We just get kicked out. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's our last day, bro. We fuck. I don't know where to stay now. I go downstairs. I see the whole A&P in a circle, man. Duke, Davis, Agent, Chris, Phantom. I come downstairs, bro. We kicked out. We have to pack all our stuff.
So MrBeast is being called out after his best friend Chris, who does YouTube videos with him, got exposed for talking to an underage kid named Lava. Now, Chris was 20 at the time.
What?
Have to pack all our stuff.
So MrBeast is being called out after his best friend Chris, who does YouTube videos with him, got exposed for talking to an underage kid named Lava. Now, Chris was 20 at the time and Lava was around 13, 14 years old. And Lava was a big fan of MrBeast and Chris knew this and he made Lava a mod on his Twitch. Now, Lava, who's 13 at the time, and Chris, who's 20 at the time, was making inappropriate comments back and forth publicly to the point where this YouTuber ended up seeing it and he screenshot it and he actually did a whole video. Now, at the time the video was made, it didn't blow up and nobody really seen it. But recently it hit Twitter and TikTok and it has been going viral. And a lot of people have been questioning Chris and Lava's relationship. Lava did speak out. He took to Twitter. He said, Chris did nothing wrong. What's actually disgusting is you guys twisting things and making me a victim. Chris messages to me were sent in public Discord services and group, but everyone is framing it as if it was a one-on-one. Chris literally did nothing wrong. Now Keem started a tweet because he got connected with Lava through MrBeast. Lava said, I'm not groomed by Chris. Lava also said, I did not meet Chris by myself. I met Chris and the MrBeast crew with my family present. Lava also goes on to say, I ran a Discord with Chris when I was 13 and edgy inappropriate jokes were said. That's it. And Chris...
Yo, you can't be edgy with 13-year-olds. Especially 13-year-olds. You don't know. I mean, or at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just no need. Edgy, that's such a bad word to use. Edgy.
Who's also being accused, he goes by Ava now. He said, to lump these two factors together to create a narrative that my behavior extended beyond bad edgy jokes is disgusting and did not happen. In past years, I have learned that my old humor is not acceptable and I cannot change who I was, but I could continue to work on myself. I don't want these accusations to impact hundreds of people who worked at MrBeast, which is why I have stepped away. Now, an ex-employee who recently stopped working at MrBeast studio did speak out, and allegedly he claims this is only the tip of the iceberg.
My name is Dawson. I worked at MrBeast from February to May of this year, 2024.
Wait. Where's the pay?
I worked at MrBeast from February
His payday
to May of
$2,225. Just paid for working June 15th through the 10th. You got $2,000 for 10 days.
This year, 2024. Chris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says MrBeast knew, yeah, MrBeast knew. I heard many times that Ava, Chris Tyson, is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything MrBeast is done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
Damn. Well, yeah, I'm 22. I would never make a joke. Yeah, nah. All right, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'm done with this video. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hell yeah. I hate when kids in my chat. I'm like, how old are you? Attempted armed robbery gone wrong. We gotta use this. Okay. Hold on, let me upload this video right quick. MrBeast look like a creep anyway. I mean, listen, the nigga get 2 million views in 30 minutes. Somebody should have known something was going to be dark about it. I know I need my hair done. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, kids do lie, but they do a lot. They do a lot. That's why you just got to watch who you talking to, what you talking about, all that. All of that. All right. Let's get into this next one. What's up, y'all? I got a family to feed, so let's get into this tea. We're about to get into DDG stepbrother exposes family secrets. Cory concern. Let's get it.
I reported on Cory actually responding to Carmen's "You made Diddy look like an angel." Now, I stated that Carmen's team had
Chrissy,
this
you about to get
video
blocked.
removed. Well, Cory has spoken out about his video being deleted.
It's like the most funniest shit ever. Imagine everybody talking about you and you trending and you don't know what being said. You don't know what going on. I'm like, fuck them folks. My girl told me I can't get on social media. She took all my shit. I was like, I don't have no Instagram, no Twitter, no Snapchat, no Facebook. I barely can have YouTube. She wouldn't even let me get on YouTube, but I had to drop my video. My video got deleted. I had to drop my video, it got deleted. They got my video.
I don't know if all of y'all tapped into my Patreon, but if you're not, tap in right now. I'm about to put the link in the pinned comment.
Like, everybody here react to the video. Now they want to block mine because mine is supposed to be truth. Nah. So I'm fighting. So if it get deleted again, don't worry about it, guys. Like, I watch your video, don't give a fuck. It is what it is. I'm not gonna keep on addressing lies. It's dead. I'm moving on in life. I promise y'all. Hey, play Hella Bands. I bet you might want to know what Hella Bands. You know that song Hella Bands? HELLABANDZ. Give me that juice. I really don't need that. That Welch.
Hey y'all, I just put the Patreon in the pinned comment. All of Cory's Cory's video, his full video, and Carmen's full video. I reacted to it. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Some things that's copyrighted I put on there. I react to the baddies. I react to the aunties. I just posted both new episodes as well. And I'm about to start spamming y'all with police content. Just a lot. And let me know specifically what y'all want me to react to specifically. I would love to know so I can provide it. Okay? But tap into the Patreon. I react to copyrighted content on there. Come fuck with me. It's only 16 cents a day. You know what I'm saying? Come out about $5 and some change a month. All right?
Nah. More.
Especially if y'all bored tonight. I got Crazy in Love on there. Krishan, Blueface, all that. I got a lot of videos for y'all to watch if y'all bored tonight. Okay, what are we doing?
Me versus me, one on my leg. Baby, can you help me? Baby, can you help me? Baby, can you help me? My head hurts.
Y'all think Cory soda can or essential bottle?
Trying to get my life together, please. Huh?
I think he in between. He gives in between.
Yeah, about right. Cause you gotta think I be wearing long socks and do it all the time, so my socks go cover up the flame just a little bit. So
Rest in peace to Sonya Massey. I will not be talking about that. And let me just put this out there because a lot of people forget. When it comes to that type of content, I have a very soft spirit, and death is just not something that I like to speak about, especially in that magnitude. I can't do it. It brings a different type of stress and darkness to me. I can't do it. I don't even see how y'all watch it. I didn't watch it, and I ain't watching it. Okay? So I'm just letting y'all know that one right there, I can't do it. Rest in peace.
So now I also spoke previously about this whole situation with DDG's older sister Tawana and Dub's ex-girlfriend / baby mama Brittany. Now they've always had a troubling past, and as of recently, since Dub has broken up with Brittany, Tawana has found this the time to start throwing a lot of shade. Now the other day she mentioned something about her, and just recently on DDG's mom's Snapchat, she stated this.
Hi, baby.
Oh, that was your baby.
Ah, you cross-eyed. Yes, you are. Who I look like?
So DDG's mom
He
was in
look
the
like,
background
what?
talking about the
What?
I look like? Yes, you are. Who I look like?
What did she say?
Yes, you are. Who I look like?
That don't sound like Brittany. Who I look like? What did the girl say? Shit, that don't sound like Brittany.
Yes, you are.
Y'all, I heard the who I look like. What did the girl say after that?
Who I look like?
I didn't hear Brittany, but.
So DDG's mom was in the background talking about the dog, stating that the dog is cross-eyed. Then Tawana threw in who I look like, and you can see how DDG's mom responded to that. Now, speaking on Mama DDG, her boyfriend Wave Cap George's son dropped a video. Now in this video, he was speaking about his father. Although he wasn't speaking negative, he was speaking on some events that occurred after his mother passed away, and George was out living his life in Los Angeles with DDG's mom. Now, after everyone started going off on George in the comments, his son then deleted the video. As you can see here, the video has been removed by the uploader. The video was titled, "How's life been with my dad not around?" Now then he posted a video trying to
Why didn't he bring his son with him?
clear everything up, and people in the comment section weren't there for it. They were stating, no matter how much George provided financially, when your mom died, George was supposed to step up and finish raising you, not put you off on others. I'm pretty sure Tanya, aka Mama DDG, wouldn't mind having him in her house to assist George in raising his minor child.
Because if that's the case, she would have. Because it wouldn't sit right with me that she ain't taking care of him or he ain't taking care of him. And he got to make this video. I mean, y'all didn't take care of him.
Since George was already living there. No, George isn't a bad guy, but I think the situation could have been handled way different. Then another person commented, "Nah, why would you delete that video? Would have boosted your career, and it's the truth. I can tell you got paid or something. You wild for that." Now he responds with, "YouTube hate when I speak the truth, so they took it down along with some other videos." Shaking my head. It's all love though. Everything I do is for y'all. I don't care about the money. Now we know YouTube didn't take that video down because it would have stated that it was blocked or something. That clearly stated the uploader removed the video. Like I stated, he did another video, this time including George in it, where George was speaking, stating that he didn't think his son was trying to throw him under the bus, and would Mama DDG actually stay with the man that was a deadbeat father?
Do you think if I was that type of, if I mistreated my kids like that, that Tanya would allow me to be with her?
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like she.
Well, why is he not there? Well, I don't even know how old he is now. So
Like,
come on now.
Why would a great woman be with a deadbeat ass nigga?
Literally.
Make that make sense.
Make that make sense, y'all. Explain that. Come on.
Erica,
For all the
I'm
goofies
with
who
you,
say what y'all
baby.
say
I'm
in the
not
comments, y'all gotta
understanding.
reimburse yourself with some new knowledge down in the comments.
A great woman would not accept a deadbeat. Matter of fact, stay with a deadbeat as long as she stayed with me. You know what I mean? And when she seen that, come on, man, y'all talking about her man. She ain't like that. Like, stop that. She don't get on. I don't get on no social media to talk about anybody because that's petty. Is vicious.
So now you guys leave your opinions on this down in the comment section below. I've seen a lot of people stating that, of course, he's going to stay with DDG's mom and he's not going to want to leave, and he's not going to want to bring any of his kids into her home because it may start some confusion or something there. But either way, one of his kids' moms died, and he didn't go get his son and move him to LA like people would have thought that he would have done. And if I'm not mistaken, George has about 6 other kids. But anyways, you guys leave your opinions on this situation down in the comment section below. But his son also had this to say about his father.
There's some junk and it came off wrong. It's not like that, bro. It's not like that. I said I was away. He been away for like a year and a half, or I might have said something. Okay, it wasn't like a year and a half, but it was like, a little bit of time. But in that little time, we still talking how he is. He's still, probably sending me money for something I need, doing whatever it is I need, whatever, boom. I'm doing, you feel me, helping him out. It's never no deadbeat wave cap. It's never no, he don't want to see his son wave cap. Y'all, all it is just, he got a wife. He got a person that he got to take care of while he taking care.
I hate your shirt.
Of me. If I was there, then I wouldn't be recording these videos. Like
I hate that bonnet. It's pissing me off.
I'm gonna be explaining that video how I explained it, because then I'll be explaining it right next to him or just in a different way. But since I'm here handling my business, doing what I gotta do here, and while he there doing what he gotta do with his wife and talking to me, talking to his kids, because he's still in connection with all his kids. Like, it's not none of that.
Nigga, we didn't even know he had kids. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'm done with this video. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hell yeah. Child, who knew he had children? Lord knows I did. Hold on, I gotta pee. I gotta pee, and then I'm coming back. What else y'all want to watch tonight? I got one more video to react to, I think, as far as Tea Room and Voice go, if I ain't mistaken. We can react to... Hold on, let me pee first, because I can't even think. Let me let y'all watch this. We can react to one of these, too.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And this time around we've got some single men lined up. Make some noise, guys. All right. So, noise, guys.
She didn't have a good lineup today.
All right. So the way this game is going to go, I'm going to be bringing out some single ladies one by one. Once she comes around this corner, if she's your type, you're feeling her, you know, whatever it is, maybe the thing she says intrigues you, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're not feeling, whether it's her hair, outfit, or also, again, some things that she said, go ahead and pop your balloon, and then I'll go over to a few of you, see why you ended up popping. We ready? Yep. Okay. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady.
Friend, you got to get some music in this part. She got to get some type of music or something right here.
Hey. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady.
Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Jessica Carmen.
Jessica, okay, and how old are you?
I'm 27 years old.
27, okay, and what do you do?
I'm a doctor. I specialize in internal medicine.
Very cool. Okay, now what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to do gymnastics. I'm a gymnast, and I also do cheerleading too. I started back that. So, yeah, those are like the things I do. And I started a TikTok account like a week ago. And then also I post on YouTube.
Oh!
Very nice.
She just looked real shoulder-like. She like real like.
Well, I do YouTube and I'm just, I'm a doctor and I'm a surgeon from time to time and
you know what I'm saying? I would have had to pop the balloon.
So what are some things you look for in a man?
Really, I'm looking for someone that knows what they want. Someone that came here with an
I do
intention
my
of finding
thing.
love, and also someone that's like ready to settle down.
Let me go downstairs and get a water chest. I can take my little shot of sun.
And has an end goal of getting married.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
I guess I would say someone that's unsure of what they want, if you're not ready to get married, like in the next few years, you're not really someone that I'm looking for.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping those balloons. All right, let's start right on over here. We can have your name and age.
My name is Johnny, and my age is 34.
And Johnny, what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer.
Okay, very cool. And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because she's a doctor, for one. It's not a bad thing. It's just that I smoke a lot, and I know it's probably gonna be a problem for her.
Okay.
And yeah, to be honest, that's the only reason, for real.
Yo.
Like, you look good.
I didn't even make it downstairs yet. I was just about to go get some water, right? I had to just go ahead and throw my little bottle away in my trash. Y'all know I got stairs now, bitch. My knee hurt as of right now, so it's gonna take a little time. Okay? So I decided to just listen to what was going on. Because out of everybody, if we're gonna go urban, I like his outfit. So as soon as he spoke, I was like, wait a minute. I didn't expect that. But honestly, because she's a doctor and I smoke a lot, and she probably ain't gonna like that. But get him out the way. He's insecure. Bad boys ain't no good and the good girls ain't no fun, okay? This nigga talking about, I mean, to be honest, I smoke a lot, so she probably ain't gonna fuck with me because I smoke and shit. Niggas stress me out, bro. I gotta watch that again because y'all didn't even get my reaction. Y'all should have heard me over here.
Appreciate it.
Probably gonna be a problem because she's a doctor.
Hold on, I need all of it.
I popped my balloon.
Okay, very cool. And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because she's a doctor, for one.
And I would never pop my balloon for a doctor. At any time, put me on the kitchen table, all right? And take care of what I need taken care of. That's the one to be with. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a bad thing. It's just that I smoke a lot, and I know it's probably gonna be a problem for her.
Okay.
She might just get you to pass it to her. Yeah, baby, you know, I was fucking delivering this baby early today. The baby had the nerve to come out talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Why would you even, like, who knew babies was just coming out talking about, He could have been like, well, damn, you know how many babies you bring out today? 17? Is that the only one that's come on now? He just dove in insecurity, like, oh, nah. She probably ain't gonna like the way she ain't gonna, I smoke. That just pissed me off. Oh my God.
And yeah, to be honest, that's the only reason, for real. Like, you look good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
She looks older.
So is the smoking a problem for you with you being a doctor?
Yes, I don't really like cigarette smokers, but
I don't really smoke cigarettes. It's other things, but you know, not cigarettes. But.
Okay. So is Johnny someone that is your type?
yeah, I mean, you're a personal trainer. You look very fit, and so yeah, I like that.
Thank you, Johnny. Let's go on over to our next guy here. Your name and age?
I'm Justin. I'm 34.
And Justin, what do you do?
Well, I'm a COO of a logistics company nationwide, semi-truck cleaning and fleet company.
Okay, cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I mean, she's a very beautiful lady. It just seemed like she was a little downspoken. She wasn't very confident when she walked out. I like outspoken people, you know, straight to the point, like, hey, what's up? You know, I'm here. This is what we got going. So it's nothing against you. It's just you seem like a very nice person. But, you know, you're not loud enough for me.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, honestly, I'm like really nervous being here.
Oh, I could tell, you know. That's why I don't want to like use that against you, but that's what it is for right now, you know. So
That's fine.
And now is Justin? That's the name?
Justin.
Justin, is Justin someone that's your type?
Not really. Just not really the type that I typically go for. But yeah, you're very handsome, and yeah.
When you say type then and then you call me handsome, you mean like in what way? What kind of type?
I guess maybe someone a little more taller, but you know,
I get
it's just
that a
my
lot.
preference, I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All right, thank you. Let's head on back. So we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. So I am gonna go ahead and have you ask these guys a question just to
Go
help
with
us
soup
narrow it down
dudes.
for you.
Okay.
Oh, child, let me go get my
does
water.
anyone have kids?
Ooh, okay, so we got. Or do you want us to go ask them like how many, all that stuff, or?
Yeah. How many kids do you have?
Let's start over here. Okay, if we can start with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Bassie. I'm 36. I'm going to be 37 in 4 days. So, yeah, I do have 2 kids. I have an 11-year-old son and a 12-year-old daughter. Yeah.
And sorry, Bassie, what do you do?
I work in construction field. I do own my own construction business as well. So, yeah.
We did get someone down here. Okay, your name and age and what you do.
My name is Kenneth. I work for a behavioral health company for my mother and my stepfather. I do have 1 kid, and he's 10 years old.
Okay, and then I think we did have one more. Your name and age.
My name is George. I'm 35.
And George, what do you do?
I'm a healthcare worker.
Okay, and how many kids do you have?
I have 2,
Okay. How old?
9 and 6.
All right. Honestly, I'm gonna have to ask all of you guys that said yes to pop your balloon.
Okay. So let's start here since we're here. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I mean, she looked beautiful. I was just curious to see what she had more to say about. Yeah. So.
Now, apart from him having the kids, is he someone that is your type?
Yeah, definitely. You said you're a healthcare worker?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I think that's really nice because we have that in common.
We do.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's go to our next guy over here. Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she told me if it's right, if you have kids, pop it.
Yeah, so then why did you have it unpopped before she told you to pop?
Initially, so when she came out, you know, I found a physical attraction to her. Initially, I love long hair, skin complexion, seen her shine. So teeth bright, that's what I like. So
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, you're very attractive. And so, yeah, I would say you're my type for sure. And yeah, I wish I got a chance to know more about you.
Same. So thank you.
All right. And our last guy over here. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
So when she first came out, I noticed that she was a little timid. She was shy a little bit. But I noticed she has like a good personality about her. So she's very pretty. I like what she's wearing. Nice teeth as well. So yeah, that was the reason why. Yeah.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. You also look very fit.
Thank you.
Yeah, very attractive.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you look very stunning as well.
Thank you.
Why the balloons pop? She don't like kids or something?
All right. So we do have 4 balloons left unpopped. I'm going to go ahead and have you ask these guys another question.
Okay, so I would like to know about why your last relationship ended and also if you've ever been married or engaged before, why it did not work out.
Okay. All right. Let's start right on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Yeah, so my name is Josh. I'm 39 years old.
That's her type right there, baby.
Josh, what do you do?
I'm a mental health therapist.
Okay. And then just to go ahead and answer a question.
Yeah, so basically we kind of outgrew each other, right? So I feel like love is basically something that love is freedom. So I allowed her to explore and be free. So that's what we did. So that's basically that.
Huh?
Okay.
Let's go to our next guy. Your name and age.
Philip, and I'm 34.
And Philip, what do you do?
I'm the assistant track coach for Arizona State.
If you could just answer her question.
So the reason why my last relationship ended is because the more I got on my purpose, the more our interests just changed over time. We're still cordial to this day, but we just decided to go our separate ways. Haven't been married, haven't been engaged.
Okay. And have you ever cheated in a relationship before?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, and one more. All right, your name and age.
My name is Paul. I'm 39.
And Paul, what do you do?
ICU and vascular access nurse and property investor.
Oh, he is in the field. Yeah.
Nice. And if you can just go ahead and answer her question.
So my last relationship, I don't drink very much, and that was more of something that she partook in. Have some drinks at the restaurant and drink alone at home, and that's just a little bit too much for me because I rarely drink because I like to be in control of my body and stuff. I've never been married or divorced, and I've never cheated.
Very nice. Okay.
And so we did get a pop down here when you asked that question. So let's head on over there and see
He
why
ain't her
ended up
type at all.
popping.
No cap.
If we can start off with your name
I'm
and
not
age.
even
My
looking.
name's Jay, 31.
And Jay, what do you do?
I work for Parks and Recreation coordinator. Yeah.
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'll be honest, you're nice looking. You know, I'm a private person, so when it comes to relationship, I think that's something I would want to talk to you in a private part of our relationship. So
That's fair.
What?
Okay. All right. So is he someone that is your type?
What? What happened? I'm in confusion. So he doesn't volunteer info up front, basically? He probably didn't end on his last relationship. I'm so irritated, bro. I don't know.
Type of, you know?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Tall, dark, and handsome. So I would say, yeah, you're my type.
Okay. And then so is she someone that is your type? I know that question is what made you pop, but is she someone that's your type?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I guess he's a private person, so he don't want to tell her. He don't want to answer her questions right now.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back.
Oh.
So out of these,
Yeah, he can go. What?
3 guys
Nigga,
left.
this is a question on the game. If we're getting to know each other, I don't even know why he there.
I'm going to go ahead and have you pop one of their balloons, just kind of based off of what you've heard so far and, you know, what you see, all that good stuff. So let me hand you a pick. There you go.
Thank you.
And just go ahead and pop one of theirs.
Okay. Oh, it's just these 3.
Just these 3? Okay, so why did we end up popping his?
He's not
I
your
guess
type.
when it comes to like immediate physical attraction, it just wasn't really there. But you're very handsome, and I'm sure someone else will love you. So
That's Cap.
Fair enough. She's my type. I think she's great. I was waiting to see more information because, you know, doctors are pretty busy with their work-life balance, but it's fine.
Okay, all right, thank you.
That nigga said he was waiting to see more information. Huh?
Okay, let's head on back. Guys, any questions for our girl?
One question.
Okay, right over here.
So, what is some of your characteristics of a healthy relationship?
So
That's a
I
good
think loyalty is very important, and also communication, like making sure you're communicating. Like, for example, if you can't text me,
That was a passive aggressive / backhanded compliment for sure. Bitch, you didn't mean it, in other words.
because you're busy all day, like just telling me in the morning, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to text, but I'll talk to you later, rather than just like, you know, ghosting me and like ignoring my messages. So I feel like communication, loyalty, those are all very important. Obviously not cheating and things like that. And then also making time for each other. So like, I'm not someone, like, I don't expect someone to take me on a date like every single week, like all the time.
First of all, you don't have time. Let's start there. You're a doctor. Come on now.
Like, I understand. And then, like, you know, there's free things that we can do. Like, one of my dream dates is like a picnic in the park or something. And like, I feel like, you know, that's something you could like buy $20 worth of groceries at Walmart and have it. I don't need to be taken somewhere like some fancy restaurant.
There's no such thing as $20 worth of groceries anymore, lady.
So, yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Okay.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So with your profession, do you feel like you're going to be able to have a balance between work and your personal life?
100%. So that's actually something like since I became a doctor, I just don't have time for people that say things like, oh, I don't have time for you. Because I feel like I'm someone that makes time for things that are important to me. Like I said, I do YouTube, I do gymnastics. I also teach gymnastics lessons in my free time. And so I have, you know, like very little free time, but I feel that I can make time for someone that I really care about and things that I really want to do. So I don't think it's an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's time to pop.
Oh my God, this is hard.
I bet.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So you're 39, and how old are you?
34.
I'm 34.
34. Okay. Honestly, like, you were so attractive. Like,
damn.
Yeah, I can't say anything bad. You came dressed very nicely. I just feel like if you may be a little too old because you're about to turn 40 soon.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Yeah. And I feel like you're probably more ready to like be a little quick on things than I am. Like, I would like to get married, but as far as like having kids is not something that I want to do like at this moment. And, you know,
I don't think she wants to have kids at all. I think that man gonna get in a relationship with her 3-4 years down the line. He 38. Like, yo. Are you gonna have my baby? Or, I mean, like, what's going on?
I just feel like you might be more ready to do something like that. So I'm gonna have to.
Okay. All right. So obviously you had your balloon and pop for her for quite some time. Why?
She was like, you are so attractive.
So.
Very attractive, beautiful smile, and then also I like that you have to be disciplined in order for a career like that. And then it's still within that discipline you were able to, you know, maintain your femininity. So.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's go.
Within that discipline, you were able to maintain your femininity. So you can't be feminine and disciplined these days? God damn. What? What does that mean? I don't understand it. Ain't none of my business.
Go ahead and step that way and bring Philip on out. Philip, I'll have you stand right over here. All right, so my final question. Is it going to be a yes for you for her?
Yes.
Okay, and is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match!
Hey!
I'll take this mic. And you
Nigga
guys
think
can
you
go right
finding
on
Nemo.
Oh, you're good, girl. Don't worry about it. Hey! All right, let's go ahead and bring out our
Okay, so I'm going to react to this one. I'm actually do a reaction to it. Well, depending on what the girl
next
look
scene.
like.
Of events and logistics.
Oh, yes.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out.
I'd rather just react to like one instead of a whole hour video, but we'll see how this go. She wasn't worth the reaction. What's up, y'all? I got a family to feed, so let's get into this tea. We about to get into a Pop the Balloon episode I just seen her upload. We can't react to no whole hour, and this is like an hour and a half, but we're gonna do one full one. So let's get into it.
Our next single lady.
Woohoo! Single lady! Yeah! Oh my gosh, she's single!
Hello, welcome in. What's your
Damn.
name?
Hi, I'm
Yeah, I did that because she don't have no music, no nothing. Just nothing.
Kiana, how old
Hi,
are you?
Kiana, girl. I'm 29.
29, and what do you do?
I'm a director of events and logistics.
Okay.
I host events all over the valley, but I'm mainly known for a tarot reader. I'm the best tarot reader, Phoenix.
Oh!
And best tarot reader, Phoenix. I also I am the executive of the Hype Network, and I host classes, aerobics and step classes with my girl Bianca, and I model and many, many others.
Okay, very cool. So you do
She
a lot.
do a lot of shit. Oh!
And now, what are some things you look for in a man?
Honesty, trust. I feel like hustler has such like a bad connotation, but
the first guy popped it aggressively. He was like, "You ain't about to read my shit, my
someone
grandma
that
shit."
can keep
my exact sentiment. You are not reading me. Hello. I hate when people be like, "Yeah, man, you know I'm a tarot reader, so you could let me read." You're not reading shit. Okay? I deal with my fate. You ain't about to tell me nothing.
going to like I really want to be able
I don't wanna
to
hear that
like
shit.
be inspired, and so that's very important to me.
Okay, now what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are kids. I don't want any kids.
Damn.
I would also say probably, I mean, I'm a very understanding person, but for the most part, like kids are one thing, and then if you've ever cheated in a relationship, that's probably like another deal breaker for me. So
Why are you on the show? What is going on?
Okay, all right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's head on over to these guys, see why they ended up popping. All right, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Josh. 39 years old.
And Josh, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So I popped my balloon because you said you were a tarot reader. Yeah, I'm really big on energies, and I think that me being a Christian, it kind of goes against my values and whatnot. So I feel like within that, I'm gonna have to
I
pass.
completely respect that.
I was about to
think
say,
it's
she ready to
important that
argue.
I can be who I am and do what I do with my career. So thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And now, is Josh someone that is your type?
Absolutely. I think that you're very great looking, and I love your style, and you seem very sweet.
Cap.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to our next guy over here. We can have your name and age.
Hi, my name is Bassie. I'm 36.
And Bassie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I like what you're wearing. You do look really good. I like your energy, but you said you don't want guys with kids, so I do have two. So yeah.
Thank
That's the
you
reason
for
why.
your honesty.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, and apart from having kids, is he someone that is your type though?
Yeah. Like I said, I would like to get to know you more, but style wise, it's, for the first date, probably not necessarily, but I still feel like you're really sweet and
Trash.
It's really
Look at them
nothing
shoes.
personal.
Never put those shoes on. What made you get those shoes? Then what made you put them shoes on with that shirt? I am pissed at the whole put together. Okay?
So you
First of all,
it's,
the hat, the shirt, I hate the shirt, okay? But whatever. You got the audacity. Where it go?
To what?
So you
Hold on.
It's really nothing
to
personal.
come up here with these Team Jordans. Nigga, if you, bitch. Man, if you ever come near me with Team Jordans, leave. I don't want to ever talk to you. Why are we talking? Okay? If some of y'all in the chat with Team Jordans, get out the chat. You know what I'm saying? It's that bad.
No.
So you prefer me to suit up and all that?
To what?
So you prefer if I should suit up for the first date?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't care about no suit up. But get your boot up. Look better.
honestly, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I won't be able to do that on the first date. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Let's go to our next guy. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Paul. I'm 39.
Okay, and Paul, why did you end up popping your balloon?
She's got a lot going for her. I only work maybe 2 to 3 days a week. So while I respect she's doing a lot of great things, she may not have the time. And I like to just spontaneously be able to get up and do stuff. So that's the only issue. But other than that, she's great.
Okay, got it. Now, is Paul someone that's your type?
No.
I love how honest you were, and I love that you even thought about that. Like, I appreciate that. As far as style wise and then height, probably not. I do prefer just a little taller.
Sure.
But you're really sweet, and I really appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you.
I don't like her.
Let's go down over here. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
Johnny, 34.
I hate
And
the
Johnny,
way you
why'd
say
pop your
Johnny.
balloon?
Mainly because of the kid. I have a son and he's always going to be my top priority. But the tarot reading, I didn't really mind that because I do believe that that's a form of spirituality, and that's important to me. But either way, regardless if it's a religion or just being spiritual, but more so the kid. But that did kind of put a red flag on it. Like, not even a red flag, just an alert. Like,
And he's a nice looking dude, but like, what? Damn it.
I gotta see what that's about. But mainly the kid, but you're very beautiful and
Thank you.
love the tattoos as well.
Thank you so much.
All right, and now is he someone that is your type?
No.
Yes. But like I said, the height thing is kind of important to me. I am wearing heels and whatnot, but I do wear taller heels sometimes. And then also the kid situation. But like, you put your kid first, and that's very important to me. So thank you for being honest.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
You put your kid first, and that's very important to me. You don't even like kids. She's a liar.
Our next guy over here, your name and age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Justin. I'm 34. And specifically, the reason why I popped my balloon is because, she's definitely a beautiful lady. I like the tattoos, business owner, fully operational and all that stuff, right? Unfortunately, I know her mother and her as well. We are more of a homie vibe.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just proud of everything she's doing, so.
Mad respect and good to see you. Oh my
what's up?
gosh. Wow.
So, besides that,
Say hey to my mom.
It probably would be a match. I feel like if I had like 3 inches taller, where she, you know what I'm saying? But
He's saying it
unfortunately, things work out how it work out, so we good homies, Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Let's go to our next guy then.
She's crazy.
All right, we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm George. I'm 35. And I pop my balloon because I got 2 kids. That's just the only reason why. You're very beautiful.
Thank you, George.
Yes, I got 2 kids. I love
Thank
them to death.
you. Thank you.
So,
Apart from the kids, is
Thank
George
you,
someone that's your type?
George.
Not necessarily, and it's nothing personal or anything. I love the style. I love how
I
sweet
hate
you
that
are
shirt,
with the
George.
kids, and
I hate that shirt, George. Okay.
height is really the only thing, but aside from that,
respect.
I really love how sweet you are. Thank you.
George was like, Grandpa, you got something for me? You got something for me, baby? In the closet. Yeah.
very beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so we do have 2 balloons left on pop. We don't gotta go all the way back. They're right here. So, do you have any questions to ask the guys to kind of help you narrow it down? See,
I like your shoes, my boy.
Of your type. Okay, go for it.
What are your zodiac signs?
Okay, let's start over here with your name and age.
My name is Kenneth. I
Virgo.
just had a birthday, 35.
Happy birthday.
Gemini.
I believe I'm not too familiar on zodiac signs. I believe July means Cancer,
Cancer.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Like early July, yeah.
okay,
Happy
Cancer.
birthday.
Thank you. Yes.
Go down over here. All right, your name and age, and what's your zodiac sign?
My name is Jay, 31, and I'm a Gemini.
No, just kidding. just joking. I love to do that to
Nah, he weird as hell. He shouldn't be on here either.
make everyone feel scared because they are scared of zodiac. So.
Okay, any other questions for the guys?
Where would you take me on my first date?
He shouldn't be on the show. Get this man off of the show.
Just joking. I love to do that to make everyone feel scared because they are scared of zodiac. So.
Okay, any other questions for the guys?
Where would you take me on my first date?
Look at his eyes.
I would take you. Do you like seafood?
I love seafood.
I would probably take you somewhere at seafood, most likely. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh? That's it? Nigga couldn't even say, you like juicy crab? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I get the deluxe, the number 3. With the snow crab. You know what I'm saying? I get the motherfucking oxtail. I get the snow crab. I get me a little lobster tail. And then, you know what I'm saying? I add me a little mussel or something. Yes, I said mussel. Okay? What you like it extra hot? Yeah, that's my shit. So I got them get it extra hot. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't like it hot, baby, we can get it mild. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and then, you know, if you like hookah too, shit, you know what I'm saying? They got a hookah spot right at the juice crab right on the goddamn head. Yeah, they got, yeah. So we can do that together. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was like, you like seafood? Yeah. I'll take you to the seafood thing. What, nigga?
Get back here. All right, where are you gonna take her on the first date?
I would say I'm really interested in vegan food. So Giving Tree Cafe.
Okay.
So I'm not a full vegan, but I think, you know, healthy eating is good for the core and for the body. So yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
She didn't like that
Guys,
answer. She
any
don't like
questions
neither
for
one of
her?
y'all.
Okay, go for it.
Do you feel like your family has a big influence on who you date and everything of that sort?
No, Kendra, I love these types of videos. Girl, they just too long. Oh, they so long, friend. So long.
Extent, I have 2 older brothers, and I feel like they've definitely set the bar in how they respect their women, how they love for their women, how they care for their women. So to a certain extent, yeah, I definitely would agree with that, but not enough to like make me make any decisions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go down here. All right, what's your question?
So you seem like a busy lady. So do you have time to like get to know me, as in like relationship?
Yeah, I can always make time. And as long as that person's flexible with my schedule, because I'm really obsessed with my career right now, then of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and have you pop someone's balloon. Can I borrow your... Let me hand that over to you. So based off of what you've seen, what you've heard, whose balloon are you popping? Okay, so why did we end up popping his?
She did it so hard.
I eat meat. I'm not vegan at all. I love to eat like meat.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he thought he was spitting game with the vegan shit, and it was a terrible. I'm not vegan, but I think it's important for the nutrients to hit the body and the soul when you do that. Nigga, take me to go get some barbecue or something. Stop playing with me.
I love food. I'm a foodie.
She's a tarot reader.
He had me
She
at
eat meat.
seafood.
Okay. And so why did you have your balloon unpopped for her?
First, I'm not completely vegan.
Okay.
I just like, you know, eating healthier food sometimes. But I had my balloon unpopped because I was just curious on the tarot readings, and I wanted to know more about it. So that's really it.
Got it. All right, well, let's bring our guy on up here. Let's bring him up.
Wow.
All right, guys. Any final questions before we determine if this is a match?
What do you do for work?
I work in Parks and Recreation.
That's really cool.
Yeah, work with kids. Let's see here. Are you the youngest or the oldest?
The second youngest, the third oldest?
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's see here.
You think it's
He would stress me out. He would really stress me out.
You don't have any questions. Okay, all right. So then, is it going to be a yes for you for her?
Yeah, it's a yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
Girl, what?
Not a match.
We're gonna have to do another one. I hate this.
I'll take this, and you guys can go right on up. Let's make some noise for them, guys. All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Jovanay.
Jovanay, how old are you?
28.
28, and what do you do?
I am a assistant community manager, and I'm also working to get my real estate license right now.
Okay, all right. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to gather my friends and family together. I like to.
Ain't no way, Missy.
Honestly, I like to turn on my music and pour some wine and cook. Just hang out at home with my
Nice.
dog, and just sometimes I like to go out, but it just depends on like where we're going. But yeah.
All right, and now what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for an honest man, a man that has a lot of patience, one that is, you know, emotionally stable as well, someone that is on a path to spirituality with the Most High. So,
Friend, to be honest, Missy, I don't even think the sex would be good, friend.
Look for that.
Okay, got it. And now what are some of your red flags?
He ain't got no sex appeal. She don't either. Hell.
Like the choose.
Infidelity
breakers, I guess I
is a
should
red
say.
flag. Infidelity, any domestic type of situation. So if you're not able to handle a conversation or have a mature conversation, I just don't do loud conversations at all. That also has to tie in with the emotional maturity as well. So those are like my main red flags. Also, someone who's not able to set a boundary for themselves and also respect boundaries as well. So.
All right, cool.
She's a Leo, Gemini, or an Aries or a Taurus.
So as you see here, we have no pop balloons. So what that means, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it on over to you. So for the first round, I am gonna have you pop, how many balloons should we do? Let's do 2 balloons.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons just based off of, you know, who doesn't really fall into your type or whatever it may be. So let me hand you.
Doctor/nurse cuz. And then, what you got for me in the closet? They can, just this whole lineup is just.
This, and you can just go ahead and pop those 2, and I'll ask you why you ended up popping.
Dang. Okay.
It ain't hard, friend. Go ahead and get them out the way. Okay, yeah.
Okay, and one more. All right,
Wow.
you can stay down here.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's start with your name and age.
What's up? I'm Justin, 34.
Okay, and Justin, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Well, she's very well spoken. She seems like a lady who knows what she wants. I'm approaching 35. I feel like I've done what I need to do as a young man, and I'm stepping into the next level. She seemed like she was up there at the next level. Other than that, that's the only reason why I kept it unpopped.
Okay, got it. So why did we end up popping his balloon?
It is just the height.
Missing out.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It would just be the height for me, I would say, or just my.
If he say you missing out, definitely got a Sencha bottle for sure. But that don't mean she want to be in public with you with heels on and she looking down at you.
My physical type.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo,
But you are
Chrissy,
very
shut
handsome. You're well
up.
dressed, though. I love the shades.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like the guy that you would call on the weekend.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go back over here. Your name and age.
Paul, I'm 39.
Okay, and Paul, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Just 'cause it's well put together. I kind of saw the height thing coming. I'm 5'10", but just with heels, not really cutting it, I guess.
Well, she didn't even say height yet.
Okay, so he thinks height is the reason why. Is that why he's not
Honestly, to be honest, I had to pop a balloon. Honestly,
Okay.
I had to pop a balloon. You guys all look great, so.
Cap!
I just had to pop a balloon.
Okay, so he is someone that is your type?
Yeah, I would definitely give it a try. You know,
Cap!
I'm not necessarily always about physical, but I had to pop a balloon. So
It's all good. Yeah,
Okay.
respect.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm gonna have you ask these guys a question just to help you narrow it down.
Okay. How would you say that you tend to deal with conflict?
Yes, Diamond. He definitely was like, listen, call me on Saturday. I promise you, a Sencha will be at your doorstep.
Anytime that there's an issue, are you the type to walk away? Do you need a moment? Do you have to talk right then and there? What would you say? Like, how do you tend to deal with conflict?
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to your question.
So my name is Josh. I'm 39. How I deal with conflict is basically I'm slow to respond. So matter of fact, react. So I rather respond, right? So that's just how I deal with it.
Okay.
I'm slow to react, but I rather respond.
Good.
This is the second time he ain't made no sense to me.
Well, okay.
You want to add more?
What about you? How do you know?
I like to take time also because I know myself. I know that I'm working on myself as well. So I definitely am the type of person who likes.
Miss Mamas like to argue. I'm gonna tell you right now. She like to argue, and she don't want you to argue back with her. Like all she keep talking about. When somebody keep talking about conflict, toxicity, and how do you handle arguments and shit like that, baby? Because she like to argue. Guarantee.
To take some time because I know we're gonna come back. I'm the type of person that will always come back and talk about it. So, but yeah, if you could just respect what I'm trying to grow into, as long as my person is there where I'm trying to grow and behavior traits that I'm trying to unlearn, that's exactly what I need.
Okay.
So,
if I needed some time to gather my thoughts, are you the type to kind of like, you need the answers now, or you're gonna give me if I say I need some space? Is that okay?
yeah, absolutely. If you're able to communicate, I need space because I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to let you know I need some space. I'm not just going to not talk or not say anything. But as long as you're able to let me know, okay, cool, I know we're still good. We're okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right, let's go to our next person here. Your name and age and the answer to your question.
Hi, my name is Bassi. I'm 36. I deal with conflict.
Yeah.
So mostly what I usually do is I don't usually get mad. I'm more like a fun player. I like to joke around a lot. So even it's very hard for me to get mad. So if I did get mad or whatever, what I usually do for the most part is I just take a space, little break, then think about the whole thing. What was the reason why we were mad about? So and I'll talk to you about it, and I'll be like, you know what did I do wrong? And you just let me know, and we'll move on from there.
Okay.
You know what? What did I do wrong? You let me know, and we go from there. He definitely give me that as exactly who he is. Or, since he said he liked to joke around a lot, it's given he's an asshole. Then he gonna get to talking in his own accent, and then it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Our next guy, your name and age, and how do you deal with conflict?
My name is Kenneth. My age is 35. Conflict, if it goes hand in hand with like a disagreement, I would say disagreements should be handled like, shouldn't be escalated. If two people care about each other and the relationship is important, it shouldn't go that far.
Right.
So if they value the relationship, it should be talked about. So be de-escalated real quickly.
Absolutely.
So that's what I think.
Okay, good.
Okay. Name and age, and how do you handle conflict?
My name Johnny, age 34. I'm growing. I used to break stuff, but
Absolutely.
So that's what I think.
Okay, good.
Okay. Name and age, and how do you handle conflict?
my name Johnny, age 34. I'm growing. I used to break stuff, but
Used to, or you still do? For you to say I'm growing and I used to break stuff lets me know you still break stuff. You break stuff, okay? And you can't be around here acting like you don't break shit, all right? And friend, he'll break a foot off in your ass. You need to go ahead and just keep it moving. Look at them arms, okay? Break one of them foots off in your ass. Just keep on moving, friend. Ooh, shit. I used to break stuff. It was like, I used to break stuff, like, not no more, but I used to. You know what I'm saying? Hell no.
As I get older, I learned that the best thing to do, if you can't handle or compose yourself, is to just kind of walk away until you kind of like, can regain and, be in a mature space that you can talk about the situation. but like I'm still in the process of growing. But
He's still breaking shit,
I
friend.
think
I'm telling you right
just
now.
walking away from the situation and then just being like, we can talk about it later.
He don't
because
walk
right
away.
now I'm just at the agitated state.
Yeah.
So just like just knowing yourself.
Yeah.
And
Okay, thank you.
to be honest.
All right. Our next guy, your name and age, and how do you handle conflict?
My name is George. I'm 35. I handle conflict by first taking my time. I don't like to overreact because overreaction is the worst reaction in my book.
Cap.
But I like to take my time, come back, give me about like a
What?
day or so to
A day or so?
take my come back, give me about like a day or so to come back and
Both
then
of them were like, a day. Okay.
resolve what we had going on.
You always need a day? Like that's your
Not a-
time frame?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's Cap. Cap. He'll take a week. He will take a week, friend. I'm telling you right
can
now.
take it.
I like to take my time, come back,
Come back.
give me about like a day or so to
Give me about like a day or so. You absolutely take a day or so every time. A day or so? We got into a little argument right quick because you had put the potato salad on the bottom of the shelf and I want it on the top. And you telling me that got a little heated because y'all do know we argue about stupid shit like that. And nigga, you telling me that you need a whole day about the potato salad? That's not what we're doing. Can't do that at all.
come back and then we can resolve what we had going on.
You always need a day? Like that's your
Not
time frame?
No.
Okay.
No,
It
not at all.
can take a day.
It can.
Okay.
At the most.
But you're able to communicate
I'm
something,
very
right? You're not a silent treatment type of person?
no,
Okay.
not at all. I'm very communicative. You know what I'm saying? But at the day at the most. But I'm very communicative.
Okay.
I'm very, very communicative.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
Don't believe
it. Time to pop some balloons. I am going to have you pop.
Listen, I'm one of them ones that need not a couple of days. First of all, no. Like to just leave all day and just not talk about it all, no. But I do need a few hours for sure.
2 balloons. Jeez. I know. Based off of what you heard, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop those 2.
Girl, it ain't that hard. Oh.
Gotta do it. Okay.
Okay. And then one more. Okay, let's start right on over here. Why did we end up popping his?
It's really hard. I had to pop my balloon. Honestly, if I had to say, it would just be I don't want to say it's a physical connection. We're only going off of a few questions right now, so I have to play the game and pop a balloon. So, yes, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. And so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Just curiosity to get to know the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is she someone that's your type?
After 5 hours, you blocked and the locks changed a day.
I would say yes.
What makes her your type?
I love originality, original hair, just everything. It's just her, you know what I'm saying, put together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Toes.
And let's go to our next guy here. Why do you end up popping his balloon?
Okay, I do have a reason why I popped your balloon, and it was because you said
You throw shit.
that you have a history of domestic violence.
Yes.
And it's not okay for me. So I had to pop your balloon for that reason.
I understand. I mean, I just was being honest, and I, did state that I'm working on it. And
Absolutely.
No, your arm's entirely too big to be out here breaking shit. I could see a chair right now just going past her ear, y'all. It's not right.
I have different methods of dealing with situations, but it wasn't like physical with a woman. It's just like I said, break things.
Yeah.
But that's still,
Yeah.
in that range. But I'm learning and growing every day.
He don't look how he sound, right?
You're
I
very
hate it.
beautiful, and
Thank
you
you.
just definitely give off good vibes and got direction and know where you're going. And I definitely someone I would be attracted to.
Thank you.
Talk to, but thank you. for
It's
your
a
time.
woman out here that love a lisp. It ain't a lot of them, but it's
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we do have 3 balloons left. Go ahead and ask these guys another question.
What would you say?
Antoine Fisher throat ass. Yo, Chrissy, get the fuck off my phone, girl.
What have you guys have identified about yourself? Any characteristics that you would say has made it challenging for you guys to have a successful relationship?
shit.
I.e., toxic trait.
You see?
Okay.
All she want to do is talk about toxic shit. She toxic.
Start down there. We always start with him. Let's give him some time.
She toxic, I'm telling you
All
right
The
now.
answer to her question.
My toxic trait is I tend to move fast. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm working on it though. I'm being patient and just taking my time.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
I appreciate that honesty.
No problem.
Yes. Let's go to our next guy over here. The answer to her question.
Sorry, can you ask that question again? Because it seems like it was in 2 in 1.
What characteristic traits about yourself that you've identified and noticed that you...
Yeah, after this, we're going to have to go to another video and do another one because this is what I'm into at this very second. But this whole lineup is pissing me off. Okay? So we're going to have to go to another lineup.
say be a toxic trait to your relationship?
Well, for me, I joke around a lot in my relationship. I mean, I'm good at that. Sometimes that could be like a defense mechanism for me. So I think that might be like a little. But I do know when to be serious though. So yeah. I'm just very like I'm not really like confrontational kind of a person, especially towards female, and I'm not. Yeah.
So it can come off as like dismissive or nonchalant? Is what you're saying?
No, I just joke around a lot. Like let's have we're having a conversation about. Let's talk about a sport now. I'm the one that might tease you over that. So yeah.
No, he like to go low. He like to go low. He gonna talk about what you got on. He gonna talk about what you doing. No, he gonna complain about the dishes right after you wash them.
I'm that kind of a person.
I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, next guy.
Yes, my name. So,
You
okay.
can say your name again, but the answer to the question.
So my name is Josh. I believe a toxic trait that I have, possibly having some difficulty opening up.
11 in the chat.
So that's like something I struggle with. So I want to know more about you, but I've noticed that people said that I have difficulty open up. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You know what time it is. Time to pop.
Okay, how many?
1.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
Okay. All right, so why did we end up popping his balloon?
Not that it would ever be an issue, but I'm a Pisces, so my entire life revolves around emotions, so sometimes it may be taken the wrong way. If you're playing and I'm really serious, it may come off as a misunderstanding. And of course, in that heat of the moment, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to understand that person where you're coming from, and mainly more so, it's just gonna be the whole joking matter, I guess. And I had to pop a balloon, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, thank you very much.
And so why did you have your balloon unpopped for her?
I was just curious, trying to see what she's all about, and you do look good, by the way. So yeah, I like our energy, our flow, very calm. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you. All right, guys, any questions for her? We got one down here.
What is 3 characteristics that people will say about you that stands out? I'm sorry, that didn't sound right.
No, I understand what you meant.
Okay, thank you.
I'm very personable. That's
Okay.
one characteristic. With that, I'm a goofball. I like to play, but don't let him hear that. And I would say I'm very thoughtful. That's also another characteristic that people would say about me.
Okay. Cool.
Good?
I'm good.
He still got a balloon, friend.
Okay.
Uncle, what you got for me and all?
All right, you had some time to think. What's your question?
Okay, question. So sexuality is a very big thing for me. Exploration, are you into that? Is that too much of a forward question
What? I hate your questions.
right now?
What does that
A little bit
mean?
more detail.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean just being get into a place where you're more vulnerable, and I guess
I'm open to that.
you're open to that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And get into a place where you're more vulnerable.
Oh.
Okay. Question right now. So sexuality is a very big thing for me.
What does that mean? Sexuality is a really big thing. What does that mean?
Exploration. Are you into that? Is that too
Why
much?
didn't we just say exploration? Sexuality. When he said sexuality, it posed a question for me. Like, what is your preference? But he may be saying that he like to do the three-way. Or he's saying he like to go the man way with her too. You know what I mean?
Triple forward question right now.
I'm gonna need a little bit more detail.
Okay. I mean, just getting to a place where you're more vulnerable, and I guess
I'm open to that.
You're open to that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
You
So
good?
yeah, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
I am lost in the sauce, baby. But, only they'll know, y'all.
it is time to pop a balloon.
Okay.
Oh, go for it.
So, the gym is a very big important aspect, right, of my life. So, what is your concept? Like, what do you think about the gym? Constant improvement. What are your thoughts on that? Are you into the gym?
I work out. I like to hike. I'm a very active person. So, yeah, I go to the gym.
Okay. All right.
All right. Time to pop a balloon.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Is it me or is she heated by cuz?
All right. So why do you end up popping his?
I love everything about you. I love that you wear your heart on a sleeve because I do as well. I love that you're thoughtful. You take your time with conflict and confrontation. I just feel like as far as a match-wise, I just wasn't feeling that initial connection. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she hate that fucking shirt.
I
sorry.
respect.
Okay. Perfect. Let's head on back. All right. Let me bring you on up here. So, I know you
They
you
about
thought
to
hard
do
for
it
those
with a
questions.
man.
I don't know if you have any final questions, but any final questions between either one of you?
I don't have any final questions.
No. Me neither.
Okay. So is it a yes for you for her?
It's definitely yes.
Is it a yes for you for him?
It's a yes.
We got a match! I'll take this and you guys can go on off.
Oh, that's a sex appeal thing. See, that's sex appeal right there.
You guys can go on off.
Look how she looked down. Now, that last little situation. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'm done with this video. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. Ooh, child. Let's go to another lineup. Ooh, I'm not feeling it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's do the. I think I read.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my man
Make
boxes. Him, you can do it right. I'll have you hold this. What's your name?
Emeka.
Emeka?
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right,
feel
Emeka.
like he
help.
was on there before, but I haven't. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the women, and then let's go to the one that got the most viewed, the most played. So in the beginning is trash. So the most played is around here.
Will hopefully be your match. So
he's already been on here before.
To you. All right. Why did we end up popping hers?
So, again, you had a great answer. I think what resonated with me, with you, was the vision board, because I have a vision board, and I'm very big on law of attraction.
Them. Not what they see
Oh
on
my
TV,
God, no.
and you know what I'm saying? So when you said that, I was like, yeah, but it is the fashion sense, and I hate.
Oh, he can't dress. Okay, let's try another. Dude. Oh my God, what do you have on? Okay, he's nice looking. Okay, these
Hello,
guys
everyone, and
look
welcome
better.
back to my.
Okay, damn, 2 hours? Okay, let's see.
Just some of those things, yeah.
All right. And
I don't have any, so the islands, I'm from Jamaica, so I like to go back.
I'm not going to respect any woman, period.
Okay.
But just respect in the whole.
Okay, understand. Okay.
Okay, let's go over to our next guy. If we can have your name and age, and what do you look for in a woman?
Marcus, 29.
Why is that played the most? Fuck it. Let's go with Shouty. Nigga, you tripping. That nigga look fly as fuck. Oh, my fault. I'm over here hating. My fault, y'all. What's up, y'all? I got a family to feed, so let's get into this tea. We had to get into a different episode from that last one because it wasn't really given. This is episode 8 of Pop the Balloon. Let's get it.
Let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
Woo! Single lady! Woo!
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this. What's your name?
She be fly.
Alexis.
Alexis, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28, and what do you do?
I'm a licensed nail technician, so I do nails and feet.
Okay, and what do you look for in a man?
I like tall men, intelligent men. I like men who have ambition, who like to travel. Yeah, so just I'm looking for a best friend. So, yeah.
All right, and now what do you like to do for fun?
I like to travel, so I like going to the islands. I'm from Jamaica, so I like to go back home. I like to go back
Jamaica.
home often. I like to eat, so I like trying new foods. I like good ambiance. I like elevated experiences. So just some of those things, yeah.
All right. And now, so what are some of your deal breakers when it comes to a man?
Main deal breakers, kids. I don't have any, so I can't really date a man with kids.
Okay.
So unfortunately, that's one of my deal breakers.
Okay. All right, so we did get a pop balloon.
Okay.
Let's go on over there and see what's going on.
All right.
Well, he has a kid, friend.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
Hello, I'm Prince, and I'm 26.
He is
And
kind of
Prince,
fly
why did we
though
end up
now.
popping our
You say
balloon?
that.
I got 2 beautiful babies that I'm, very proud of, so for sure.
I understand. It's no hate to people with kids. I just feel like I used to do that in the past, and it didn't
Right.
work well for me.
Right.
So I know you're probably a great father, so it's nothing personal.
That
You're
part.
handsome, so yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay, and now, Prince, why did you have your balloon unpopped prior to her stating that the kids were a deal breaker?
To be real, I really wanted to hear what she had to say and kind of get an idea of what
Who knew he was suave like this?
kind of person she is.
I
I
gotta
don't want
pee.
to be shallow and just pop it because, she may not be normally what I'm into. I kind of wanted to hear her out and see, if she had any depth, what she's about.
Are you not into dark skinned girls? Why did you
Nah,
say that? You
it's
said it a
not.
little weird. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Nah, it's not. Chocolate is beautiful.
Okay.
It's more so just, I don't know.
Okay.
It's just not what I normally go after.
Okay. I respect it.
And is he your type?
Yeah, he's handsome. Yeah, if he didn't have the 2 kids, I think I would go for him. But yeah, unfortunately, I just don't have any. So that's just one of the main things for me. But he's handsome. I'll give him a
Appreciate
chance.
you.
Thank you. Okay, so we still do have quite a few unpopped balloons. Did you go ahead and did you have a question to go ahead and ask the guys to help us narrow it down?
Ooh, okay, that's a lot of balloons.
Yes.
Let's see. Maybe one of the questions I would ask is, what are some of the traits that they're looking for in a woman? I'm a very strong woman, so I like to take the lead sometimes, but I like to work with a guy that's, willing to work with my flow. So not necessarily modern, but not super traditional.
Okay, now when you say take the lead, what do you mean by that?
So I want someone that is
He fly. Army fatigue, he fly.
super traditional.
Okay, now when you say take the lead, what do you mean by that?
So I want someone that is not afraid to do things that are outside of the box, out of society's norms. You know what I'm saying? I want to be completely invested in that relationship and them to do the same thing. So I don't want to feel like if we do have kids, I'm the only
Prince,
one
why you wearing shades inside?
doing the child rearing, you know?
Okay.
I want it to be a contorted effort, like together. So, yeah.
So your question was, what do they look for in a woman?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let's start right over here. Your name, age, and the answer to her question.
My name is Preston. I'm 29. And respect.
What?
Effort, like together. So,
Cool.
yeah.
So your question was, what do they look for in a woman?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let's start right over here. Your name, age, and the answer to her question.
My name is Preston. I'm 29. And respect.
Okay, just respect.
Respect.
Okay, so you want someone to respect you, you to respect them.
Yeah.
So like your boundaries?
What are my boundaries?
Yeah, like you want someone to respect your boundaries or just respect you as a person?
Well, more so like, you know, treat someone like you'll treat your father. Like, you know, like as respect.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna be like
you would treat your father is crazy. Crazy.
overbearing, nothing but like.
Yeah, you are. For you to use father as an example, no, sir. Pop it!
If you ain't gonna disrespect I'm not gonna disrespect any woman, period.
Okay.
But just respect in the whole.
Okay, understand. Okay.
Okay, let's go over to our next guy. If we can have your name and age, and what do you look for in a woman?
Marcus, 29. Somebody who's patient and understanding.
Those are good traits. I think those are amazing to have.
I need those.
Yeah, I'm gonna need someone that has a lot of patience. So.
Okay, me too.
Okay, so that's good. I like that. Okay.
Y'all don't need each
Your
other.
name,
Both of
age,
y'all
and
need
the answer to your
patience.
question.
How you doing? I'm Connor. I'm 27.
Okay.
There's a lot that I want in a woman, but one of the main things is vision and the ability to push someone's vision or push your own vision, because it's very easy, just to be lost in the minutia of life. So you got to know where you're going.
Are you looking for a supporting character for your life, like the woman
Number
that you're
3 is
looking for
babyface,
to
or number
support
2
your
is
goals and
babyface?
dreams?
Well, in my understanding of relationships, support should be mutual.
Okay.
So if she has her own dreams and I have my own, we're supporting each other.
Okay, nice. I like that. Okay.
All right, your name, age, and the answer to your question.
My name is Keyshawn. They call me Key. I'm 26. Honestly, I'm looking for someone that's ambitious, someone that can match my ambition. I'm very, very ambitious. So I just need you to match that with me. And then also, you have to be kind. And that's not just to me. That's to like anybody. It can be someone on the street. If I see you disrespect them, it's gonna make me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna really ride
Yeah,
with that.
so not the Kanye type of vibe. You want someone that's
no,
okay. I like that.
Definitely. I'm big on respect. Yes.
I love that. Okay, nice. Me too.
All right, we'll be back for you.
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right, your name, age, and the answer to her question.
Hi, I'm Styles. I'm 33. And what am I looking for in a woman?
Styles smooth as hell too. What y'all think about Styles?
Someone that is willing to grow beyond just, what they're comfortable with, but,
He's short though. She ain't fucking with it.
into some new realms,
It
because
look like the whole lineup shorter than her.
where I am now is not where I plan on stopping. And I need that person to come with me and be like, yeah,
Okay.
I'm meeting you here, but we elevating.
Okay. All right, I'm a little iffy on that, but okay.
Why are we iffy?
I'm just a little iffy because, potential is something that I used to date before, and I'm very big on making sure that they're, of course you want to build, but a lot of the times I was dating men that were in that potential stage, and they couldn't seem to get out of it. So that's my only thing, but I'm not going to.
Oh.
I didn't want to judge him, but that was my only thing, yeah.
Why we end up popping?
The honest reason is because I don't want somebody that's scared of my potential.
Yeah.
I want somebody that's going to meet me here and they see what I can do and they're excited for that with me. And if they're not ready for that, then they're honest with themselves.
I understand. I respect it.
Cool. Thank you. All right, your name, age, and what do you look for in a woman?
Yeah, my name is Henri. I'm 24. What I look for in a woman is emotionally mature and passionate. Just like whatever, like her main ambition is, like she shows that passion as much as I show the passion for life and just also gratitude. Yeah. So.
I do have a question because you're like 4 years younger than me. Yeah. Have you dated women outside of like that bracket? Like, have you talked to someone older?
I have, yeah.
And that has been a good thing for you, easy thing for you, dating older women? I'm like older, but I'm 4 years older. You're like a baby to me. You're younger than my little brother.
I get that a lot, but it's just one of those things where, age is just a number when when you especially when you're around my age or whatever. But Yeah, I mean, it was cool, whatever.
Damn.
It was cool. It's just, I feel like older women could be a bit controlling because it just feel like I'm older, so I know better, But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely an adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, have you dated younger?
No, I typically do not date younger. My youngest brother is like 25, so anything younger than that, I get a little weary. I get a little scared. So I do like older men, but I'm open, if he's mature enough, and I think that's something that I could do if you don't have no kids. So, that's
absolutely.
Okay.
All right, let's go over here. Your name, age, and what do you look for in a woman?
I'm Isaac, I'm 28. I'm looking for a godly woman, a woman that loves going to the gym, a woman that's self-aware, knows how to hold herself accountable, someone who's committed to becoming the best version of themselves. So.
I like that. No notes.
All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and have you eliminate one of the guys.
Okay.
Based off of what you've heard, and then we're gonna go over to some of those pop balloons.
Okay. I gotta pick?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Made you walk all the way back here.
Only because of the age. I'm so sorry, my love.
Okay, so it's because of the age?
Just because of the age.
Okay.
Apart from that, I probably would have given him a chance, but I'm at a stage now where I do need someone around my age.
Okay, got
He
it.
wouldn't be able to handle her. He can't even look at her. He can't even look at her.
That's the only.
So let's backtrack over here.
Let's backtrack.
We can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name Rico, I'm 24, and it's kind of like the age thing. Just listen to how you talk. Like, I take lead. Okay. I'm big on wordplay. Like, as a woman, I feel like if you know your role and trust your man leadership, you wouldn't worry about taking no lead.
Yeah.
So it's an older woman thing.
Oh, she said she take lead, like she want to wear the pants. Damn.
So I kind of understand.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, everything is different for everybody. So I understand that. That's a little bit intimidating for men, having a strong personality, but I don't plan on dying.
It's not
that back.
intimidating. It's just, it's all about knowing your role as a man. I know my role as a man. Okay. I'm not intimidated by no woman, but she just got to know her role. If you the woman, you the woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can respect it.
Thank you.
Nah, that wasn't gonna work anyway. Do y'all agree with that? Like, if you like the woman and be the woman, you know what I'm saying? Clearly not be the man, but more so like, do you feel like you can pick up on a role with something certain days that may be, that may require some type of masculinity or something that a man will probably do, if that makes any sense? I do, because trust when you got to do his role, it's no fucking fun. Baby, he said not intimidated at all. He sure did. Yeah, she did say she liked to take the lead at times. I think at times is okay.
All right, let's go over here. So why did
I'm
we
not a
end up popping
man, so
our balloon?
My name's Keyshawn. They call me Key. I'm 26. I popped my balloon because I was thinking really hard about it. You said potential. And for me, I got it out the mud. And it was a point where I didn't, have no potential if you saw it on paper. So for me, it's like, if you would have met me a few years ago and we was a little bit younger, that means you wouldn't mess with me. So that's why
I probably wouldn't. I'm sorry.
No,
you have great teeth, by the way. I'm going to compliment you on that.
Much.
But
I appreciate that.
yeah, I think potential is a very tricky thing. Some people don't get out of that. So it's hard to give someone a chance because you could believe in them, but if they don't believe in themselves, you're stuck with years and years trying to build into that person. So I'm kind of
and she ain't wrong about that.
Past that potential stage. I'm looking for someone more just established.
Yeah, and I understand that. I understand that. But for me, it was just like, let's say if I'm talking to somebody and I just feel like they could be better, I always want to better people and inspire them to be better. And what if I'm having a bad day? What if I'm having a bad week? And it depends on how you're going to fall back behind me. And that's what I was thinking about too. So potential is definitely something to pay attention to, and I understand your side with you can't just sit there being with somebody that, I'm gonna be a rapper in 10 years. Just trust me, I got a couple more albums out.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta, so that's the theme.
Exactly. But at the same time,
I feel what she's talking about. Damn, she from Atlanta.
You can communicate with. You should be able to communicate with them and tell them like, hey, like it's not really working out. Like fall back behind them and be able to push them forward rather than just being like, hey, you ain't got no potential. I'm out.
I understand.
Okay, thank you.
I respect it.
All right, why did we end up popping our balloon?
Mine essentially similar to them. You said like the potential thing, but what stands out to me is like, especially running a business full time. I'm humble and grateful. It's doing pretty well, but I know that at any given moment everything can go to crap. So if I'm with a woman who's like, oh, I'm with you because you've realized your potential. What if everything goes to crap? Are you going to be able to build me back up? Are you going to be able to pull me up saying, you know, you got this. Look what y'all you did. So that's kind of what I think about.
I am not a ride or die. So.
Damn. It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? I know that's what a lot of men want, you know. And that's not to say that if I'm with someone and they fall on hard times that I'm not a ride or die. No. Yeah. So it's not to the point like if I'm with someone and they're falling on hard times, I'm going to leave them. But at the same
I've met women that aren't ride or dies, and it's not fun because I have to, nigga, that's what marriage would be. You get in a marriage and, you know, it's a possibility that things could be going great for 10 years. And then next thing you know, a pandemic happens. You know what I'm saying? So when the pandemic happened, that put a lot of people in a fucked up predicament. You know what I'm saying? So she basically saying, like, when the time come, nigga, I'm out. That's not cool.
same time that if you're a man, there has to be ambition there. And I've just met too many men that have not, they need to be able to be self-sufficient and self-starters. I'm self-sufficient, I'm a self-starter, so that's what I look for. But I respect it. Yeah.
I get it.
You have nice teeth too.
Okay, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I forgot. Is your name Erica?
Alexis.
See,
Do I look like an Erica?
You do.
Oh, okay.
I can't be that interested because I forgot your name. So.
Oh, okay.
When she was walking, I was like, that's Erica. But it's Alexis.
It's Alexis.
I apologize. Yeah, that's why I apologize. I can't remember her name, so I can't be that interested.
Damn.
I forgot. Is your name Erica?
Alexis.
See,
Do I look like an Erica?
You do.
Oh, okay.
Nigga. You do.
I can't be that interested because I forgot your name.
So. Oh, okay.
Damn. I can't be that interested because I forgot your name. It's the most disrespectful shit I've heard today, because we can't say this year because this has been a disrespectful year. Ooh, child, but
When she was walking, I was like, that's Erica. But it's Alexis.
It's Alexis.
I apologize. Yeah, that's why I apologize. I can't remember her name, so I can't be that interested.
okay. Damn. Y'all, that was so rude. And she hasn't been rude at all. God damn. Like, she says she want to lead and ain't looking out for you if you not self-sufficient, and he just got disrespectful with it.
So you're not interested in what you've been hearing?
If I remember her name, though, it's not. So.
I understand.
I thought I heard Erica.
The feeling is mutual. I really don't date men with jewelry on their teeth. That's usually something that we do, but I get it.
Whoa, wait, what?
I really don't date men with jewelry on their teeth. That's usually
damn
something that we do, but
that was a good comeback. I don't normally date men with jewelry on their teeth. That's something we do. Damn.
I get it. I understand, you know.
Absolutely.
Your preference.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, she real witty with it. She real witty with it. I fuck with that. See, that's why she says she can lead. See, some women would have been like, they would have got completely offended. You know, would have been ready to fight and shit, argue. You know what I'm saying? She like, oh, that's cute. But I'm glad you popped it, because I don't date men with jewelry on their teeth. That's what bitches do. Sass nigga. Like, that's basically what she said. Damn.
If we can have your name and age.
222 in the chat.
And why you ended up popping.
My name is Preston. I'm 29. I ended up popping the balloon because ride or die doesn't mean if you don't have bad time, you don't have potential. Ride or die means that if you go to hit the fan, you got me. You're going to ride until the wheels fall off, because marriage is about a covenant where we're together no matter what. So, like,
and that's
saying
true.
that you're not a ride or die, that means you just go on. If I don't have it, you go to the next person that got it. So.
Well, that's a shame. I was really interested in you, and it's a shame that you think that, you know. Again, personally, of course, we're not at marriage level yet. That's completely something different. I don't plan on leaving anybody just because they're falling on hard times. But again, as a woman, I have to secure myself and my future. So it is important that the person that I'm with is able to self-start and be self-sufficient. And I'm looking for leadership qualities. So that's why.
I ain't mad at
What's
her.
ride or die to you? What's ride or die?
Ride or die always has a negative connotation to me. I feel like it's some Bonnie and Clyde thing, and I feel like, I want to be able to be in a position where if my man is doing something wrong, I could be like, yo, this is self-destructive, and he can listen to that and respect me for it. So that's why I personally connect ride or die to a negative connotation. So people say, you're ride or die? Absolutely not.
But can you say that's the incorrect ideology of that?
I don't think so, because everyone's perspective is different. So just how you think ride or die doesn't mean what it means. I think it means something different.
I agree.
So it's a shame. I thought we would match, but it's okay.
I agree.
Understand.
We live in a world of generalities. So I mean, the majority of rules. Ride or die means no matter what happens, I got your back.
Well, that's a man's perspective, and I respect it. But I'm a woman, and we think of it something differently. So
security, mostly, right? More security purpose.
It's just more so like this man's gonna do whatever.
It's not even security, because she ain't saying I need your money. That's not what she said.
And I'm going to stand by his side, and that's not how I operate my life. I want to be able to have my partner
he
respect,
like to talk.
what I feel is going on. So if we're at a situation where I feel like he's taken out of control, he could listen to me, and then we don't have to go down that path. So, but ride or die to me means like you could do whatever, cheat, and I'm going to just stick beside you because you're my man.
That's different. That's not, we're talking about ride or die. That's different.
It's no way we're still talking about this. I hate that she was feeling him, because he would want to argue everything.
That's way different, right?
And then I hate niggas that need somebody to help them with the conversation. Man, you don't get the fuck.
That's a man's perspective.
I'm talking to you.
Perspective.
I would say,
You can't get mad at that.
Yeah.
Based off of what you're saying, I feel like you have the potential to be a ride or die, but you don't want to do it for the wrong person. So that's what you're afraid of. You're not afraid of ride or die. You're afraid of ride or die for the wrong man.
Yeah,
that's valid. That's valid.
I agree with that.
I'll take that, I guess.
He took the word right in my mouth.
I want to hear what he has to say, because he was on.
That's what I often say. Like, you literally took the words out of my mouth. I think you might be putting the ideology of it together different, because obviously it's not cheat. That's different.
Okay.
But ride or die is more of like, if like you lose your legs, baby, I got your back.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like,
How many men stay with women that lose their legs?
I mean, if my wife did that, I'll be with her. I don't care what happens to her.
It sounds good.
Cap.
I'm being real.
It sounds good. It's
Yeah.
in theory, it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I said. I felt like we would have been a good match, but you popped, so I had to, I gotta respect it. It's okay. I want to hear from him though.
All right, man. I might get another question later on.
All right, let's go over here. She wanted to hear from you. It sounded like
your perspective.
On that whole topic.
Yeah, what you were.
I respect it, because at the end of the day, like you was blunt with your words. You said, from my perspective, this is what I think it means. And at the end of the day, I can't change that. You got the reason why you feel like that based off your past relationships or whatever the
Look
case.
at this smooth Trey Songz looking ass nigga right here. Why are your shades on? For one, literally, we are not outside. We on a show where I'm supposed to see these. You know what I'm saying? Why you looking that way? Like, what the fuck?
May be. So I just pray God helpfully put somebody in your life
Standard
that
attention.
meets those standards. Ain't nothing wrong with having those, because we live in a tough world now. Like, you don't know what you bargain with, but they all come within. You just got to pay more attention to
I
yourself.
appreciate that, and I wish the same for you too. So thank you for seeing it from my lens.
Always.
Let's go on over here.
I love him. I like the way he speak.
We did get a pop balloon. Why did we end up popping?
We are. For me, it was the ride or die comment.
Okay.
What makes you think that a man isn't going to listen to you in a ride or die situation?
I don't know. I think it's based off of past experiences. Of course, I don't want to project that onto a new.
Yeah, I would know. No cap. You're projecting, friend. I'm just let you know that right now. You projecting real bad.
New prospect, but it's something that I do keep in the back of my mind, when I am dating and meeting people. So buzzwords like ride or die, other buzzwords of submissive, some people use it out of context, and it's not under the covenant
we still
of God,
on this
you know what I'm saying? So people are asking for submissive women, but you're not a leader. What am I submitting to? We're not both submitting under God. So for me, ride or die.
She is tainted. Okay, whoever her exes are, they did a terrible job.
It does have that negative connotation, and I'm not looking to be in a whirlwind thing, you know. Healthy love is boring. Healthy love is safe. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to feel like, oh my God, what is he gonna do today? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that security, that safety net, that blanket, and ride or die doesn't give me that, personally.
I respect that. You're beautiful though.
Thank you. I thought we had a little matching situation going on, but I wish you the best.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's get back over here. So, does look like that is all of our balloons popped.
Yes, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Well, guys, let's go ahead and give it up for her. I'm gonna take this. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Ew. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Ivory.
Ivory, how old are you?
Yes, I'm 24.
24, and what do you do?
So my 9 to 5, I am a direct caregiver, but other than that, my passions, I'm a creative artist. I'm a poet, model. I make music. I do anything I want to do.
Period.
And
actress,
period.
And what do you look for in a man?
Oh, an intentional man first. You know, a man that knows what he wants and pursues that with conviction. Somebody that I could build and grow with. Someone I could be a best friend with. I'm a big ass kid, so someone I could be goofy with. Yeah.
All right. And what do you like to do for fun?
Ooh, a little bit of, so I am a poet, so I love going to open mics. I love creating art in any form of way. I love dancing. I like to hike. I love nature. So really anything out with nature, that's kind of fun to me.
All right, cool.
She is a time.
And now, so what are some of your deal breakers when it comes to men?
Ooh, a deal breaker. I wasn't prepared for that one. What's a deal breaker? I don't too much care for a man that is not emotionally intelligent or doesn't like to express his emotions or doesn't know how to.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do that.
All right.
I can't do that.
Cool.
She's slightly bubbly. I like that. Right.
Okay, so no balloons have been popped yet, Miss
Okay,
Ivory.
that's pressure.
Okay, so for the first round,
yes.
I know it's a little tough, but I'm gonna have you pop 2 guys' balloons strictly off of your attraction. I know. So anyone who's not your type, I'm gonna go ahead and have you pop 2 of them. So I'm always taking yours. I'm so sorry. There you go.
She gonna do dirty shoes.
And then go ahead and pop those 2.
So me, it's like I don't really have types.
Okay.
Oh.
But, based off of what you're seeing, who are you feeling the least? I guess we should say then.
Oh shit. Y'all look nice. Y'all look nice.
Dirty shoes.
Let me go with you. You look good though.
And then one more.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you too.
Oh damn.
Okay, so why did we end up popping our first one here?
I don't know. They look nice. I don't want to be. I don't know, but let's see. I just probably would say like, I don't know. You look a little older for me. I like older men, but you do look a little older. That would be why, with the lineup I have here.
Okay. And now if we can have your name and age.
My name is Preston. I'm 29.
Ooh, that voice. Okay, you're 29.
And now Preston,
Nice to meet you.
what do you do?
I own a marketing and sales company, about 40, 50 people, expanding 3 times, and I also wrote a book. Yeah.
Very cool. And now why did you leave your balloon unpopped for Ivory?
You popped the bag, master?
She's attractive. I like the personality, smiles a lot. That's kind of the main thing. We can get to more other questions, but very vibrant. That's fun. Vibrant people are always fun to be around. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's go on over here. If we can have your name and age.
Marcus, 29.
Okay. And Marcus, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
It's just somebody I would approach out in real life, so I would look twice.
Okay. All right. So why did we end up popping his balloon?
He's a conceit or something, ain't he?
I think it's just the hair for me. Nothing's wrong with your hair. I'm just not used to being with men that got
What you used
the
to?
hair texture. I don't know. I've never had a man. I've used to, dark skinned man, brown skinned man, really just all.
Okay, we doing that today.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're not doing that, but I'm being specific off of just looks.
Nah,
you know?
respect. Okay.
Yeah.
That's love.
Okay.
I knew it had to be because he's not an ugly guy. You know what I'm saying? But, she's a beautiful woman, so she could choose what she wants. So she like, I'm chocolate.
I think his hair's like more like mixed.
Yeah, that's better. Thank
Do y'all think he look good? Butterscotch cup.
Maybe I'm trying to be too nice. I'm not trying to. But yeah, I haven't been with a mixed man, so yeah.
Yeah, get a taste of it, but it's all good.
Yeah, I like
What
the
do you mix
two
with?
gems, though.
Puerto Rican and black.
Okay. Yeah.
Spin back.
Yeah. Hold
All
on.
right, thank you.
He told her to spin
Ivory,
back.
did you have a question to go ahead and ask the guys to help you narrow it down?
Yes. So, what does being intentional with life mean to you?
Friend, slide over.
If we can have your name and age and the answer to your question.
How you doing? I'm Connor. I'm 27.
Nice to
And
meet you.
intentionality within life really means having a purpose and a vision, and then being able to map how your actions now leads directly to that vision. That's what intentionality is.
Yes. I like that. It was a nice one. Let's see what you got.
Your name, age, and the answer to your question.
My name is Keyshawn. They call me Key. Honestly, I would say intentionality is like just being in tune with your own emotions, being in tune with the people around you, and just paying attention to the emotion, the vibe, and the energy. Because I'm a big energy
I would rather her go with chocolate buddy cup right here.
person. So, and like he said, just being more direct with your I would just say being more direct with your motives and what what you want to do in life and stuff like that. That's my thing with intentionality.
Your name, age, and the answer to your question.
Rico, I'm 24. And the answer to your question, I think intentionality is within, with self. Like he said, finding a purpose, looking up to a higher power, and kind of just being self-aware. In my case.
I think he get a lot of pussy off his conversation. He got some good conversation.
All right, your name and age and the answer to your question.
My name's Prince. I'm 26.
Smooth
I believe
ass
being
nigga.
intentional is like moving with a purpose and like paying attention. So for instance, like if I know that she's into music, me paying attention to who her favorite.
I feel like he's singing right now. So if I know she's into music, and the music, is he not singing right now?
artist is, and if that artist is in a city, taking her to a concert, like being intentional and not just doing things because it might sound cool or it might seem cool, but really having a vision and being purposeful.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
If you were single, you would throw the pussy through the screen to who, friend?
I'm Styles. I'm 33, and
I like
believe
Styles,
being
too.
intentional is learning and studying, being very purposeful of what you're doing and what you're going for, as well as being mindful of where you are and what you are able to accomplish.
He looking at her in her eyes.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
My name is Honoré. I'm 24. And being intentional, just setting out a goal. I mean, well, you mind rephrasing that question for me?
So basically what does being intentional in life mean to you?
Absolutely. So what does that mean to me
dark
is
chocolate
just,
girl.
like, be
Yeah.
goal-orientated,
He is a nice looking guy.
Despise what the other voices around you are. You just gotta see a tunnel and that light, and keep working towards whatever your burning desire is. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
I'm Isaac. I'm 28. Intentionality to me in life means discovering your God-given purpose and then working towards accomplishing that, having no wasted motion, no wasted movement. Time is valuable, so.
Coming through. Okay.
Okay, Miss Ivory. I'm going to have you pop 2 balloons
off of
what you've heard. Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm gonna have to pop yours.
Oh my
Do I say
God.
right after a while pop it when I
No,
pop
pop
it?
one more and then we'll go ahead and ask
Then I
them.
have to pop yours.
Okay, let's start here. So why did we end up popping his?
Just because I felt like Rico kind of backpedaled off of what's the names. It wasn't a long enough, detailed enough answer for me.
Okay. Now, Rico, why did you leave your balloon unpopped for Ivory?
I just want to hear what she was going to say. Kind of just get a better understanding. I
I disagree.
Here to make a long combo, so I just try to make it short and simple and really try to hear more and listen more than me talking a lot.
Okay. Now, is she your type?
Yeah, she my type.
And Ivory, is he your type?
Yes, he is my type.
Okay, all right, cool. Let's go on to
She
the next one.
talking about good looking man.
Okay,
She-
why did we end up popping his balloon?
Just kind of like the same. I wanted a little more in the answer of what I got. I like detail. I like a little more longevity in things. So that's kind of what I look for. And then also some uniqueness when it comes to answers.
Okay. All right. And now, Henri, why did you leave your balloon unpopped?
Like Rico said, I just wanted to hear what she had to say. Well, I'm also a man of,
piggybacking again.
Not too many words. I'm more of an action guy.
Okay.
So I can understand where she comes from.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, girl. I'm going to have you ask these guys another question. Go ahead and help us narrow it down.
Okay. So what is a hill that you're willing to die on?
All right.
Yeah, I came with the question.
She came ready for y'all.
A hill that you're
what is a
willing to
hill
die on?
That you are ready to die on?
Willing to die
Willing
on.
to die on. Okay.
Will we like to?
It's a great question. I'm definitely willing down the hill of building my own thing in order to sustain the life of myself and those around me. There's nothing wrong, working for other people and stuff like that.
Bitch, I'm thinking she talking about when you walk up a hill, you. Oh, shit. Oh, God. You climb to the mountain top. You climb to the mountain top. You look down. I don't know what I thought, y'all. I wouldn't have answered it like that. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh shit. That shouldn't have been that funny. Oh my God. And then I can't even explain to you why it's so funny to me. Bitch, it's time for me to go to sleep.
But
Oh
that's
shit.
just not for me. I'm a man of vision.
It was funny to me.
I feel that. I'm a woman of vision, so I already, yeah.
Oh God.
My name's Keyshawn. I'm 26.
Oh,
Honestly, the
sorry.
hill that I'm ready to die on, the first thing that came to mind was no matter how much effort and emotion and like just energy you put into somebody, they're not gonna change unless they want to. So.
Chrissy, I swear to God, I'm over here thinking of mountains. Stone Mountain. Appalachian. Oh my God. Oh shit. I would have been the one to be like, can you rephrase the question? Oh, I would have been hoping somebody else went before me. Oh my God.
Prince, I'm 26,
shit.
and a hill that I'm willing to die on is like standing on my principles and my morality.
Ugh.
That's something that I don't budge when it comes to what I stand on as a man. I feel like a man that stands for nothing will fall for anything. So for me, like what I stand on is important.
I like that. I like that.
Styles, I'm 33. That was a good question.
Thank you.
A hill that I'm willing to die on is that my life wasn't just for me to be here. Like, before I pass, I'm definitely going to make sure that the world around me is a better place because of my...
Because of your presence.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir.
They
Isaac, I'm
handsome, sure,
28.
but no one
Can you repeat the
gives.
question?
I'll hold
What
a
is a
brick
hill
for
that
you,
you're
Daddy.
willing to die on?
A hill that I'm willing to die on.
You need that
Probably
sometime.
things related to my faith. I won't budge on my
I'll hold a brick for you, Daddy.
principles, my morals, my values.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo. I gotta pop a little.
Yeah. And
Pop the
Those
green
were
one.
all good answers.
And we cranking it up. You popping 3 this time.
Pop the green one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Y'all
3.
speed, y'all rushing the girl. Those were all good answers.
I know.
Oh yeah, I'm all the way over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she keep
I know
going
they gave
with it.
really good answers, but which ones really resonated with you, and which one were you like,
You resonated with me.
Okay, sounds like you're.
Yeah, I
staying.
feel like she
Okay.
like him anyway.
I want to pop yours.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what's really sticking. Prince, yours resonated with me.
Okay. So
I gotta pop 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn, I thought we
are
just
down
already
to our
popped.
final 2 guys.
I thought that was
I'm
4.
gonna go ahead and now have the guys ask you a question. Guys, do we have any questions for Ivory?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So, in our brief conversations, I spoke about vision multiple times, and you second that notion by saying you're a woman of vision.
Yes.
So, what traits within you, and how do you apply them that make you know that you're a woman of vision?
What traits within me?
It was 4, wasn't it?
I would definitely say my persistence, and really anything that I set my mind to, I'm gonna keep on going for it, and I don't lose that sight. If I say this is how it's gonna be and this is what's gonna be, I keep that vision, and I make sure my movements correlate with that. And another one, I would just say my open mind to really anything. I've been through some things, so I'm easily able to put myself in somebody else's shoes and move on from that.
Okay.
So yeah,
I like
that
the
helps
answer.
out.
I like
Thank
the
you.
answer.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go on down here. All right. You have a question for Ivory?
Man, I got a million questions. But
Oh, she love that voice, child. She melting that shit.
I'll say, what do you feel like is the role of a woman, you know, and like how a woman should cater to like her significant other?
Okay. I feel like a role of a woman is to basically, definitely
I love her nails.
I feel like women are intuitive, so we are there to guide the man spiritually and emotionally. I'm not necessarily a traditional woman where, of course, I'm a cook and I'm a clean, but that's not all I'm here for. You know, I'm here to build you just how you're here to build me. You know, we're a teamwork, so we really got to put that in together. The woman is supposed to be the safe space for the man. When a man comes in the world and attack them for the day, the woman is there. You know, she the mother bee of the hive. You know,
She gives me home. She has a homey feel.
She keeps everything calm. She keeps everything correlated. You know, she's the, what's it called? The calm in the middle of the storm, something like that. Yeah, so that's how I feel with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Miss Ivory.
Yes.
We've got 2 guys left. Which one are you feeling more?
See his, you can see his eyes, friend. You can see his eyes. We don't know.
Take them both.
Girl. No, ma'am.
Okay, I would probably say, so just pop who out.
Whoever you're not feeling, go ahead and pop them.
I'm feeling them. That don't mean I'm not feeling them.
Okay, so out of the
But-
2 of them, why'd you end up popping his?
I just feel like I correlated with what I connected with more so what Prince was saying in his vibe.
We don't know what Prince's eyes look like, friend.
Okay, I'm gonna have you come on up here, sir. Girls, back up over here. All right. Any final questions before we determine if this is a yes?
Let
from
me
either
see
one
your
of you?
eyes.
Yeah. Do you have kids, and do you like kids, and how do you feel about someone else having kids?
I do not have kids, and I love kids. I want to soon have kids in my life. So how do I feel about someone else having kids? I'm not opposed to it. I like children. I love children. How many kids you got?
2.
Okay, what ages?
1 and 2.
Oh, that's recent.
Hey, babies.
That's recent.
But they live kind of far away though, so.
Where you stay?
I stay around. I stay in Phoenix. I'm in the city.
You around?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I'm good with it.
I got another question. What's your love language?
All of them. you know, it's all about consideration. Anything that you feel that you could please me in any sort of way, I'm up for all of it. Mainly, I would possibly say
They gonna have some good sex.
definitely acts of service. Not just like taking me out on dates or anything, but if you seeing like little things that, like for example, you was mentioning the music. You see some type of music that I like, or you see this my favorite artist. You see they coming out of town. Just give me the ticket to be like, hey, here we go. Or you see me, I said I'm hungry all day, or something. So you're like, hey, I'm gonna send you this so you could get this to eat, or some just little.
I'm definitely an
little
acts of
things. The little
service
things
type
is
person.
What matters to me most.
That's my main one.
Okay. So, Ivory, is it going to be a yes for you for him?
Yes, it's going to be.
And is it going to be a yes for you for Ivory?
Yeah, you know, let's see what it's about. Let's dig a little deeper, you know?
Oh, we got him.
Bitch, hold on. I'm not necessarily excited about this. I want to see your eyes. Do we know his Instagram? Was the Instagram in the beginning? Because he was the first one that walked out. Damn. Maybe they don't put the guy's Instagram. And the hair. All that. I bet the eyes go both ways. Y'all really stress me out.
And y'all could go on off. All right, let's give it up for them. You don't leave her?
You see, okay, you heard me say they gonna already have problems.
All right, let's give it up for them. You gonna leave her? All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
Let me see if she worth a damn, cause I.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, how old are you?
I'm 24.
24, and what do you do?
I work at the hospital right now as a health unit coordinator. It's kind of like a secretary, but I'm in school for surgical tech.
Oh, okay, nice. And what do you look for in a man?
So I look for somebody who is compassionate.
Oh, hell no. I'm about to end this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'm done with this video. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. Girl. All right, we're not about to react to the whole thing, but let's just get where the women are in line.
Host Arlette, and we are all right.
Okay, that's a good lineup.
We're gonna go ahead and be bringing out some single men. They're gonna come out one by one, and when he comes around, you know, if he's your type, you know, the height, you know, beard, facial hair, whatever it is, you're feeling him, do not pop your balloon. But if there's anything that's just like, oh no, this is not my guy, go ahead and pop it, and I'll go over to each of you, see why you ended up popping. Y'all ready? Okay, let's get some matches. So let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Alistair.
Alistair, how old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
36, okay. And what do you do?
I'm a deputy sheriff.
All right, okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to travel. I like to go on trips.
Okay. And now what are some things you look for in a woman?
Someone that's intelligent, very laid back, knows what she wants, can allow me to lead.
Okay. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers will be smokers. That's the number one thing,
Okay.
smokers.
Got it. Okay. So we did get a couple of pop balloons. Let's go on over to these ladies and see why they ended up popping,
Yes.
okay? All right, let's start over here. If we can have your name and age.
Alexis, and I'm 29.
Okay. And Alexis, what do you do?
I'm a realtor.
Nice. Now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
He just didn't really seem like too much my type, and I don't know about the police, honestly.
Okay.
But you're an attractive man, so, you know, no hard feelings.
Thank you.
All right. And now, Alistair, is Alexis someone that's your type?
Of course, very attractive, very beautiful. It is someone that I will approach.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go on to our next pop balloon over here. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
My name is Tiffany, and I'm 26 years old.
Okay. And Tiffany, what do you do?
I am an exotic dancer, but I use my money from exotic dancing to fund my business ventures.
Okay, all right. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, first of all, he said that he don't, like smokers. I'm a big smoker, and I don't think, the police and an exotic dancer would mix. But other than that, I like the way you're built. I like the age. I'm into older men, so.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
And now, Alistair, is Tiffany someone that's your type?
Of course, very beautiful, very attractive. Definitely
Thank
someone I'll
you.
approach.
Okay, got it. So she said exotic dancer and police don't mix. Is that is that something that would stop you from approaching her if you knew that?
No.
Okay.
It's perfectly fine.
All right, thank you. Let's go on over here. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
Yes, hi, I'm C and I'm 36.
And C, what do you do?
I'm in medical sales.
Right. And so why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I just have to give it to you. You were the first guy to come out, and I know that we can only pick one guy, so I'm just waiting.
Okay. But is he someone that is your type?
Maybe if I got to know him a little bit better, but, right now I'm just waiting.
Okay. All right. So, Alistair, is she someone that is your type?
Very respectable individual. Looks like you can have a great conversation, and I like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on to our next lady. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Nkiru, and I'm 32 years old.
Okay. And what do you do?
I work with a pharmaceutical company as a monitor.
Okay, very nice. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I don't know. He's just not my type. I don't know. If I'm basing off of looks, he's just not my type.
Okay. And what about him is not really your type?
I don't really know. I just don't feel a connection.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And now, same thing, Alistair. Is she someone that you would approach?
She's very respectable, very beautiful. I believe all the women here are beautiful.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go on to our next lady over here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Danielle, and I'm 35.
Okay. Danielle, what do you do?
I work in human resources.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, it's because he's the police.
Oh. Okay. So apart from him being a police officer, he is someone that is your type?
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily go off of looks per se. So if we had a conversation, maybe.
Okay.
But
all right.
he the police. So.
Okay, Alistair, I know you said everyone's beautiful, but is she someone that's your type? If you saw her out, you'd approach her?
Yes, I will approach her.
Okay, and how we see this police thing is taking you out. Like, is that ever a problem when it comes to dating?
I know law enforcement is a very, skeptical career to be in.
Yeah.
I respect everyone. I joined this career because this was a calling for me.
Yeah.
And I like what I do.
Okay, good.
I'm a protector. So if you need someone to protect you, I'm someone to protect you.
Period. All right, let's go back this way. We did get a pop. If we can have your name and age.
Caprice, 32.
Okay, and Caprice, what do you do?
I am a certified Christian life coach.
Okay, and now why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just initially, it just wasn't enough bass in your voice. Sorry.
Okay. Alistair?
Yeah, I had to use the bathroom, but damn.
I feel like I know what you're about to say, but you approach her if you see her out?
I'm respectable to everyone. I give everyone a chance to get to know you. Sit
He looked like a fucking cop.
down, have a conversation, let you know my goals in life, and I see your goals in life. And if we do match, take it further from there.
All right. Did I get everyone back here? Oh, okay. We do have one more pop balloon back here. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Lexi, and I'm 27.
Okay. Lexi, what do you do?
I am a full-time biomedical science student and a birth doula.
Oh, damn.
Okay, and now why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, unlike everybody else, the police thing didn't really bother me, but as I kind of walked, it was kind of like the haircut in the back is not fully cut, and then the chap lips. Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of a thing for me. So, yeah.
Got it. Okay. Alistair? We all already know your lines by now.
I'm respectable to criticism. That's who I am as a person. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm from the Caribbean, so we're used to criticism and But, you're a beautiful individual, and I'm thankful for having me out here, and you all are very beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm a very respectful person.
Thank you. And then we did get one last one down here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Kiana, 32.
And Kiana, what do you do?
Well, I'm in the health field,
She
CNA,
lying.
also in real estate, and I'm the supervisor at a shoe store. So yeah.
Very nice. You're very busy.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just felt like sticking to the code. I didn't have no problem with the law enforcement and whatnot, but I don't know, just feel like I should be sticking to a code,
Okay. What do you mean by sticking to the code?
That's
fuck the police.
Honestly, I just felt like everybody kind of reminded me and whatnot. So yeah.
What?
That's just life. So.
Sorry.
Oh God, what?
I'm a little confused. Reminded you of what?
No, because I'm just mentioning about him being in law enforcement, and so I just felt, although I don't see it as a problem, there's always been a history behind it. So I just would just follow that.
I see.
I don't follow too many, but I'll follow
I'm sticking to the code.
that. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
She weird as fuck. Yeah, I'm done. We can do some more of these tomorrow, yeah. But I'm done with this shit. Like, what are you talking about? I gotta stick to the code. Everybody else said it, so I'm saying it too. I gotta stick to the code. What? All right, y'all. Please make sure y'all subscribe to the Patreon if y'all gonna be bored tonight. I got a lot of videos on there y'all can watch. Probably like a year worth that you have not seen. And yeah. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all later.